As we look down from the tower at Brock University to the city of St. Catharines, it's great to be in the Niagara region for this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. After a year away, they are back and hungry as ever. They were champions a year ago. They're champions again. Last season, they were great in Grand Prairie. The Canadian champions. This year they are two of the favorites here in St. Catharines. Two-time champion Rachel Homan, defending winner Chelsea Carey. It is a dandy draw one matchup. The 2017 Scotties starts now. It is almost brand new. Meridian Center overlooking 12 Mile Creek. And our home for the next 9 days here in St. Catharines, home of the Niagara Ice Dogs of the Ontario Hockey League. And about an hour or so ago, the opening ceremonies, can't have that without a piper. And of course, the defending champions, Chelsea Carey. Shannon Clybring is back, the bronze medal winner from Pinerolo in 2006. Evelil, and yes, a tear. For some of the first-timers, you play so long to get here. Two-time Canadian champion Rachel Homan, and all of them hoping that by the end of the week they will have their names, their team, engraved on the championship trophy. And yes, on this opening day, it's always picture day when the smiles are the brightest. As on this Saturday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, and welcome to St. Catharines' this opening day opening draw, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, and Cheryl and Russ right alongside. And for you who have watched so many of these opening ceremonies, I know they're still special.
They are. You know, you walk out there your first time and it's the fans and the lights and the TV cameras and wearing your provincial jacket and feeling that pressure and the excitement of doing so.
And even you, Dad, you've experienced this.
I got a picture from my daughter who played in this last year for the first time with her provincial jacket, and it's that pride, it's that chance to represent your province. It's nothing like it.
We know, of course, 11 of the 12 teams. The pre-qualifying tournament got underway on Thursday, and the final spot will come down to Melissa Adams against Carey Galusha. Galusha, out of Yellowknife, has been to 9 Scotties, but has yet to qualify out of a tournament. And, of course, Melissa Adams is a former Canadian World Junior Championship, trying to get New Brunswick back into the main field. Let's take a look at that field, including Chelsea Carey, and we'll start in the West.
Well, you look at Team Canada, they know how to win this event. Now, BC and Alberta may have to reach back a little bit to remember that feeling. And then you've got the newbie in Penny Barker in Saskatchewan.
All right, don't tweet us. No mistake here. Michelle Englot, not Saskatchewan. She did win Manitoba. I tell you what, you could get the winner out of these 4.
Oh, no question about it. You have to look at Rachel Homan, the hometown team right here, two-time Canadian champion. If they're not in the 1-2 game at the end of the week, I owe some money to somebody. But that doesn't mean she's won this thing, Vic. Once you get to the playoffs, once you get those sudden death games, watch for Krista McCarville to knock her off.
And then down east. Sleeper in this group?
Well, I'm impressed with Prince Edward Island. Robin McPhee, they've gone out, they've put the hard work in. 8 events this year. They could be the one that could knock off and create some upsets out here.
And what a terrific way to get it all started. It is Ontario. Rachel Homan, the 2-time champion, against the defending champion, Chelsea Carey and Team Canada. And Rachel Homan and the entire team have put their personal lives aside. It's all about curling right now for them. No business, but curling business.
They're all in. There's no question about it, Vic. But that doesn't mean you have to go crazy and play as many events as they did last year. They learned from last year. Less events, more working on the soft shots. That's the only weakness with this great young team. Look out for these guys.
And then there is Chelsea Carey, defending champion. Missed a wonderful opportunity last year at the Worlds. Didn't medal. Didn't get a spot in the trials. She'd like to get back to the Worlds this year in Beijing and get to those trials.
She wouldn't. And her season hasn't been what they expected, but they've been working hard. They've been trying to do some new things with weight and with line and delivery. And also what they've done is they've been rested. They're coming into this event ready to go.
So it's a wonderful way to start our stay here in St. Catharines. It is the defending champions against the 2-time champions when we come back.
Coming in, we're as big an underdog as Team Canada can be in a lot of ways. I mean, Rachel's the #1 team in the world, and so you'd have to look at her as the favorite versus us, which isn't a bad thing.
I think it's really important to have the same team and be able to gel together as a team, and so we've been able to do that for the last 3 seasons now. So feeling ready and feeling confident going into this week and take it one game at a time.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years.
So it is defending champion Chelsea Carey against Ontario and a two-time champion and Rachel Homan to get things underway. It's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Rachel Homan, skip of Team Ontario. Our lead is Lisa Weigel. Our second is Joanne Courtney. Our third is Emma Miskew. And we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Carey, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Lainey Peters. Our second is Jocelyn Peterman. And our third is Amy Nixon. And we play at the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
Of course, they had the draw to the button prior to the game to decide the last rock. That has been won by Ontario and Homan. Playing the Redstones, Chelsea Carey is out, has the brush down on the edge of the 8. For her lead, Lainey Peters, she'll be playing the Yellowstones as we get this 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts underway here in St. Catharines.
I think for both these teams, Russ, you probably don't mind playing each other early because neither has the advantage of having figured the ice out yet. So both teams, it's new for both teams out there.
Well, you know, it's an opponent that you're going to have to deal with as this week goes along. And if you feel this is maybe the toughest challenge you have all week, why not play game one? Because if you can figure that ice out, it's up to the skips here to figure that ice out quick. Whoever gets that little advantage could be huge.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is it's such a long week. If you're going to give up that win, take a loss, may as well take it early because you have lots of time to regroup.
It is, exactly. You've got time to recover from it, and you can always look at it as a learning game and move on and figure the ice out after that.
Speaking of ice, Dave Merklinger and crew, this is perfect. Like David, I had a 3-second conversation with David because it's just perfect. There aren't any dangers with any problems with the ice so far.
So a couple of stones at the free guard zone. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Chelsea Carey.
Well, it's all about a good memory, Vic, because they've had a really bad curling season. They won 44% of the games, which is highly unusual for the defending Canadian champions. So just remember what you did last time you were here, and they did quite well, and try to get that crowd out of it. They're all cheering for Rachel Homan. It's just the way it is. You're in Southern Ontario. Make a few shots early. Try to get that lead and take the crowd out of it.
Really good. Switch if you can.
Trying to go behind is Lainey Peters.
All you got. Really good sweep,
Amy Nixon, Jocelyn Peterman. Nice. They'll drag at the top edge of the 8. Keys now for Rachel Homan.
Well, I do think the advantage that Homan team has had was their provincial momentum. They've come off and they've had some competitive games and some pressure and some reps out there. And then we talk about Homan and how great they are at defense, and they only allow like 5.7 points a game to their opponent. But the other thing we talk about is how many they score, which is almost 9 points a game. So they've mastered both.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Well, solid. Yep. Which good, eh? Which good. Off. Nice one, Lise. Really good.
One thing you notice right off the bat with Rachel Homan is historically it's up and down in that first end. Just hit everything in sight. Keep it simple. She likes to hammer in the even ends. And that's been a pattern, not anymore for this great young skip. They realized that to get to that last level, there's only one level left for this team. It's the soft shots. They're a little bit behind maybe against like Jennifer Jones once in a while with the soft stuff. So they've worked on it all year, and they're playing a lot more aggressively. And here we go. They're starting to dance right off the bat here.
Light in. 12. Yep. Wait. Gotta wait.
Jocelyn Peterman, the former Canadian junior champion, throwing the second stones for the reigning Canadian winners.
Gotta go.
Yeah, gotta kill it. Go. Roll a shooter, Lainey.
Very heavy.
And gets a little flip in behind, maybe tucks half a stone. As they play on sheet B on the 4 sheets.
12-7.
Here at the beautiful Meridian Center.
Just 2 rocks in between. Okay, about a third.
So over on sheet A, Michelle Englot, Manitoba against Dev Balil. Our game on sheet B. Also on the ice, Nova Scotia, Mary Matatall, and the team from the Windsor Curling Club against Marla Mallet, who returns from Maple Ridge. And then, of course, the final game to determine the 12th team in the field. The last of the qualifying tournament, New Brunswick against the Northwest Territories.
For Team Canada not getting that stone right out of the rings, now they have to chase it.
Qualifying games yesterday, there was 6 feet of curl right across the sheets. Inside out, outside in. It'll be a little bit straighter today, but there's no lack of curl.
Right to it. Right up. Hard.
Right to it.
Well, every curler is competitive, but maybe few more so than Rachel Homan. Disappointed by last year, as we say, hello, Kathy Gulcher.
Hey, Vic, well, you're absolutely right. For Rachel, she said she hated every part of this time last year. It didn't matter that they had done well on the Bonspiel circuit. It didn't matter that the Ontario teams had gotten better. What mattered to her is she was not here. She said it lit a fire under them, and you talked a little bit about it in the opening, how they put their lives on hold. She said all of them have said no to so many things this year, no to opportunities, no to family, no to friends, to make sure that they got back here. And this is only step one for this team, who looks to next weekend as the mark of success.
Well, Joanne Courtney, for example, is a registered nurse, but she has taken a leave and only picks up the occasional shift. Rachel, living now in Edmonton, University of Alberta, she is doing some part-time studies of education, already has a kinesiology degree. Emma Miskew, who was a designer, interior designer for the Senate, has started her own company. She stepped away. And then, of course, Lisa Weigel, she's with Sport Canada as a communications advisor. She's taken a leave of absence. So it's all focus now on the game.
Well, there, you know, and further to what Kathy's saying, to come to an event like this and create performance on demand, it's influenced by so many factors, and a lot of it is your personal life, it's your work life, how you've settled that, it's your technical excellence. There's so many things that go into it. It's not just throwing rocks and playing a lot of games.
Well, Amy Nixon with the first mistake.
Boy, that's not like Amy. That's her shot. She loves to hit. Didn't see as much curl on that out-turn draw for Team Ontario, so there might be a little bit straighter area on the high side of that center line. She'd love that one back. You can't miss it wide.
I like that.
Corner guard, splittable rock. Tremendous opportunity to start off here with a multiple.
And Ontario with last rock playing the Redstones here in the first.
Clean it. Six. We're a little late. Yeah, go then. Really got to go.
So Hortney and Weigel pick up Emma Miskew. And now they'll try to hold it and just to bump this straight back. And they'll just get it there to sit shot rock covered.
Nice throw. Nice. Feels like
Short run back though, top edge of the 12.
Yeah, lets them off the hook, Cheryl, a little bit, because the doubles here now to erase that error Amy made.
Both teams just getting caught a little bit with the pebble maybe being fresh in some spots, and it's just not gliding as much as they think.
We talk about it all the time, don't we? Everybody tries to race to the button in practice to get that feel, so all the rocks are started at the middle 12-foot, roughly. In this area where Amy's throwing again, there's all kinds of pebbles, so it has to be slower.
No! Whoa! No!
Whoa, needs to curl. It's trying.
Chance to make up for it here.
Atta girl.
And that a girl she does, as she'll push them both out the back and then roll the shooter over wide to cover the edge of the 12.
Good, man. Yeah, Pam.
See how tight the broom's been taken here for Emma Miskew. This team from Ontario throws it the same, but that's 3 feet of curl is all Emma feels she'll get out of this. It's because of this release. Lots of rotation and little pop.
It's close.
Inside out, it runs straight for the longest time. And very few curlers can throw it like that, so that you'll see a lot of teams take more ice than Team Ontario.
Finally. Yeah, 6, 7.
This will be a new path here, trying to figure the weight out coming across the slide path.
Now, will it dive in behind?
Yeah, it's got to sit.
And sit
Get
it does. Maybe peeking out the
getting
other
better
side. A
there
little
now.
over curl. Sits though. Just in front of the tee line, edge of the four.
Really good. I didn't get out. And
like
that
that?
very
Nice try, though, just the same. That's in a good spot.
Take a while to climb the line there.
I agree, but wider's the miss, right? Ticking the guard's no good.
I think it's okay.
You've seen Chelsea in games more than I have. Can she throw it as straight as Emma just did? You'd think she'd need a little bit more ice.
She does
right to
tend
it.
to on her out
Yeah.
turn. So on her in turn, maybe she would
3-7.
take a little bit more on her out. She throws a pretty straight out turn.
So quite a bit slower than practice, eh?
Yeah, like a 4. Same as your
Okay,
driver
is that
button.
to your point here?
Yeah,
Quite a bit
probably.
slower than
I like that.
practice. Is it just because there hasn't been the number of rocks in the
Be great
4-foot
to be
area?
shot, but
Exactly,
towards the
because
miss.
they just practiced, but they didn't practice in
Okay,
this
that-
area,
yeah,
so that's
that
all it
then
is.
to
Both teams warm up that area, maybe middle 12-foot, edge of the 8.
You know, I've said this to you before, both of you. I remember a time when everybody went out there with a responsibility and you had to play shots to a certain zone or a path.
Line's
That
okay,
every
room.
path was analyzed,
Just
Cheryl.
for weight.
It was, and you have to,
No,
as
no,
players, you've got to
do
be
it.
paying attention to your stones and to the opposition
No,
stones and
keep it
reading
only.
them. Everybody is responsible.
It's all there.
It's an entire team game.
Go, Joss.
Jocelyn
We are
Peterman
going
now
on
backing
weight.
off.
Cannot add weight
Lay
to
this
it.
right on the corner. Come on. And by that little bit, short. But it is the shot stone.
Good throw.
Brilliant weight. It's a really good guess.
This is what we'll see so different from this Canadian champion is they've gone away from that split time stuff that we talked about endlessly last year. I think it's going to make them a better team, but it cost them some wins in the fall trying to figure that out. But
It has that, you know, we talk about their 44% wins in
it doesn't go
their
till it crosses the
tour
line, eh?
season, and that was because they were working on stuff. But both these teams did that this year.
Just back you. That's what I thought it would do based on
tough for Rachel to get to the nose
How
here.
do you think it'll run?
You think she can get across here, Cheryl, and push it back?
I think it's
We
close.
gotta let it come up. We
It'll all be weight.
Okay.
How are you throwing it?
Same speed as practice here?
Yeah, it's about that. It's not a lot of curl.
That's curious.
It is.
Isn't that something? So Carey's getting information from the front end. It's slower. What'd she say, 4 feet? Something like that?
Right.
And now this front end saying it's
the same.
The same.
It's good.
It's all
Clean
right.
it. Yes. Yes. 89. Hard job.
Hard Joe. Joe Courtney.
Keep going. Hard.
Lisa Weagle.
89. Hard.
Got to get it by this
Gotta go. Gotta bounce
guard
it.
if they
Gotta roll
can,
it.
and they
Gotta
won't, and
roll
they got to
it.
bounce
Hard.
it and open it up.
Okay.
And there is the hole there to get the shot stone.
Wasn't enough weight. Okay. There wasn't enough weight.
By that, you
Tightest
would
line.
think that they
right?
may have misread it, or she was tight.
Top 4 probably.
Even if
Yeah,
you did.
I'm guessing more weight, Vic. I think you're right that they just didn't maybe pick up on that being a little bit stickier than in practice.
But
Actually, maybe not.
a very intelligent error by Team Ontario. There's still a couple ways to score that 2 points, and Chelsea Carey can't take away both of them.
Feels like a lot, though.
I feel like they're just
Yeah, I think that's minimal, but
Well, not really. We leave it that for 2.
Sometimes the
Pretty
best
short.
guard's second
yeah,
shot,
I guess
isn't
if
it?
we're at least top run.
I don't think it'll float. I think with an in there, it'll probably come up a hair.
if she comes in, I'm gonna have to hit because I can't take her down.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
short's okay though. Like
Yeah.
this will be heavier, right? Because it's new.
Yeah. 3 feet more than you
That's
just
what
gave
I was
us?
thinking. I
Yeah.
don't think I want to give you much more than that because light's the miss, right?
Yeah, I like it, Chelsea.
Do you agree with that,
Okay.
Cheryl? Light is the miss.
You know, I don't know if I do. I actually wouldn't mind coming in. I think I prefer that over. I'll be surprised because this will be a little faster than where she just threw. I'll be surprised she doesn't come in the rings.
If she does come in, can't she take away the run backs, Russ?
Yeah, she can. And I think they do want it in. I really do. I think they're saying the audible is short.
We're just a 4.
Curling big time.
Yep. Take it.
Watch
Yep.
out
Hard.
now. And she's trying to block the path to the shot stone.
That was horribly narrow from what they were trying to do, Cheryl.
You'd have been like just top 12.
Yeah. If it doesn't go crazy with the curl, it's
Yeah.
probably not bad. It's just pulling it off.
Do you want to play the run, or do you want to play like a board weight at it?
That's real small hole.
Yeah. Well, we'd either play like board at it or the run. It's up to you. Whichever line we know.
I don't know either.
Like, we just saw hers.
You like the board?
I think so. I think we can manage it.
I think we need ice.
Like
I
here?
think we need here, yeah.
Okay.
I would say with the way Chelsea's just moved on the
even
draw,
that's
that
probably-
this will move with board weight.
Well, I think if you throw board, it's pretty good. It might just be a bit
I think they
slower.
might take
Yeah,
a
it's pretty
crack at
fresh
playing
in
the,
this spot.
the run there, Cheryl. Take this,
I'm gonna throw here
swinging the ice out of it by throwing a normal weight shot.
I don't think,
Maybe Lisa's Carey.
hate to ever take your own
But no
out.
one's been on
And
the
I
side
think it's
much.
maybe not going to be like that later. It'll be interesting
Oh,
to see.
I think so too. It's
Like
just that this
fresh.
side's fresh.
Yeah.
Like I 100% think that's why.
Carey, this will curl. Okay. Go in control. It'll come down.
Control?
Okay. Yeah, it'll come down to board.
Could maybe
Reach.
play something, rest on that outside one with like a board weight.
Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with, really, Lisa. You got to make this thing go away.
Stay with us at the end.
Yeah.
It's gonna walk over.
Funny, we saw Dave Merklinger's ice at the Continental Cup. This had the same tendency. Late break.
Easy control.
You heard her say, walk over.
Close.
Final
Easy.
stone, trying to get the shot rock, top edge
Yeah.
of the 4. And here's that walk. Taking a walk, trying to get through the hole. Oh, what a beauty. Now it is a sit in time, and it will spin out the side. It went, wrapped itself around, and then just too much weight. Spills out the side. Homan opens with a single.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
That's an early key shot, and I think for two reasons. One, you miss the opportunity for the deuce, and if you're Chelsea Carey, you only give up the single.
Well, exactly. Yeah, Chelsea's almost as happy as Rachel is. It's kind of a weird situation. This was a really tough port to negotiate when they didn't know where to put the broom. Well scrubbed just to get it by. Hair lighter, a little more ice. They make it for 2, but still, Homan's happy too.
Key shot brought to you by Scotties, the tissue for any issue. All the other games resulted in blanks. This is the game that will decide the final team in the main field. New Brunswick against the Territories. Nova Scotia against BC. And that's Mary Matitol out of Windsor. And Marla Mallet out of Maple Ridge. And Quebec, of course, against Manitoba. Michelle Englot from the Granite in Winnipeg against Eve Belil from the Mount Royal Curling Club on this opening day. Here at this beautiful Meridian Center, opened just a couple of years ago, 2014. Seats about 5,300 for the hockey team, the Niagara Ice Dogs. The Ontario Hockey League currently on a 5-game road trip. Here in the second, it will be Team Canada, the defending champions. Chelsea Carey, they do have the last draw. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
That's good. 12.5.
Interesting play to tap it but not get it out of play.
How about that?
I think it's underneath the corner of that. Yeah, there it is. Underneath the corner of that center guard, just enough.
That's all you need. Okay. Need 3/4. I have 7/8. Hack weight. Okay.
Just going to try and throw
Think I can
something to
throw
get to
true
the
hack
nose of
here.
it.
Yeah.
Guard's okay, Joe.
Yeah. Okay, right through.
Yeah.
This is one of the toughest shots for the Homan team because of the way they release it. Big rotation, give it that pop. Everything runs so straight. It's incredibly wonderful for hitting. But they might get that little bit less curl. A little less curl here could be problematic.
Close. Yep, hot. Hard. Wow, it just took off. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Throw it over. I think we might have a cutter.
Make sure that goes, Lise.
It's twice that just went sideways.
I think there's just still some fresh spots, so you're getting some pebble every now and then, and the rock's just snapping on them, catching them by surprise.
Weight's good. Nope. Weight's good. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Whoa, we're rolling the other way. Okay, that's fine.
And they don't quite get it underneath. Sits for the shot rock top 4. Sitting 2 with last rock.
Yeah. Try and stick the shooter. Try to keep my shooter. Stay hair high. Sorry. Heel. Okay. Okay, right through.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do much here.
If you hit high side on my side, that's okay.
Okay.
I think there's something for this team that without playing such a crazy schedule this year that they've worked on their technical. That's what a lot of teams don't get the advantage of when they're going hard for points all season. So they groove their releases even better than they had before. And this was a team that's always worked on that.
Go. Hard reach.
Close.
Hard reach. Hard reach.
Okay, Jeff.
We hadn't been
Not
in
quite.
here yet.
It's now the second shot. Ontario sitting the 1 without
Shoot. Nice throw.
playing 10 ends. You have to play a minimum of 8 in the round robin. 38 minutes thinking time.
I'll
2
make sure I'm
90-second
good bump, though.
timeouts.
Like I'd like to be on the 11th side of it.
I like it.
Okay.
We saw a lot of movement to the wings, so this could go.
Yep. Weight's good. Yep. Quick. Whoa.
A lot of rotation.
On the outside.
Yep.
Clean.
Nice, Joss.
Veteran throw, knowing that you've got a lot of swing, you got a lot of curl going out to those wings to throw some extra rotation to hold the line.
They're a way better finesse team than won the Canadian Championship last year. Now, in between, there were a lot of hiccups for sure. But the getting away from that split time back line to hog line is really taking the clouds away, I really believe, with this team. No choice but to go for the back one now. These are so tough, especially N2 game number 1. Like, you just don't quite know what this is going to do.
Yep.
Emma Miscue.
Hard. Gotta go, Lisa. Yep. Weight's coming
Weaver.
down.
Courtney.
Reach it.
And they do well to hold it as it rolls and then now peeks out. Center line side. Shot rock.
You might be able to make that, but she just follows you.
Well, the all-important game to decide who gets into the field of 12, New Brunswick and the territories. New Brunswick with last rock, blank the first, and so we'll get our first look at this former world and Canadian junior champion, Melissa Adams. Kathy?
Well, she's forced to draw here on the final stone from Carey. Galusha was trying to bury another stone around the corner guard to put a lot more pressure on New Brunswick. Came short, so it is a draw against 1. Does need the 8-foot.
This team out of the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton. It's an entire team of rookies.
Curling now. 7.
You're okay for line still.
8. Okay. Beef, anything else?
If anyone.
Okay, Melissa.
Back.
We'll just leave it. 3-6.
Boy, oh boy, and that's the unforced error, throwing it through. And she'll give up the steal of 1.
Melissa threw down the spot we talked about that everybody practices on, so that spot's worn. It's quicker, maybe 8-10 feet faster than where we watched our TV game, where they've been going down the middle where there's some pebble. And it's hard to explain that to somebody sitting at home watching on the tube, that it's very line sensitive and how fast it is in these different spots. And Melissa just overthrew that right out from the get-go.
Yeah, the other thing too is Cheryl, I'm thinking that suddenly, cameras, gee, first time here, you know, all those things we talk about, you saw maybe right there.
It's so hard. You look around and there's so many distractions, and you've got to really focus within.
Oh, lovely. Very nice. Great judgment. Emma Miscue wraps it around. Sits shot rock, 8-foot tee line. Hammer belongs to, the last rock belongs to Team Canada.
Good situation for Team Canada here. You love the perfect scenario is no rocks out in front when you have hammer, and chasing, having the other team chase you around corner guards.
Line's good. Weight's close. Let's go. I liked it. You have some room right now. 5.
Line's good.
You have lots of room.
Amy slid a little deep on her first one, but second chance down this spot.
Bounce on this line.
6. 7.
Line looks really heavy.
Yeah,
Come
we're
on.
bouncing.
Curl, curl, curl. Curl, little buddy. Curl, 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 little buddy. Curl,
Come on, little buddy. And she'll rub and roll off. It's now shot Stone. Second shot, however, did not move the Ontario rock far enough, and it is second shot.
Stay real close.
Good throw, Nix.
4-6 or something.
14. I think 4-6 is money. That's what Emma's was.
Make this double and roll away for Rachel.
Because I don't think it'll curl. The draws aren't moving a ton. Here, reach. Where do you have to hit it?
Half to 3/4.
Okay. Here, reach. How much?
Heel.
Okay. How are you throwing this?
Shoot through.
Okay. Heel 8.
Nova Scotia, British Columbia, and Nova Scotia. Nice to see Mary Maditol back. I know that you played her back in the day, and here she comes in with this team out of the Windsor Curling Club. Blanked the first.
Well, and she's got a really tough shot. There is a long guard you couldn't see in the picture. Needs to get close enough to it to get to the nose and make the double. It would be for 2.
Oh, they just get by that guard. Touch it, roll it, and will sit for the deuce. Mary Maditol. It's been a story of this event.
Good sweep.
She, of course, with this team that actually entered the Nova Scotia Provincials to prepare for the Nova Scotia Seniors.
Yeah, I do.
And then won that. And then went on to win the Nova Scotia Seniors as well. And this is now a 6th appearance at the Scotties for Mary Maditol.
Similar to your last
It's a
couple
great
practice
story.
draw button, okay?
And that's why you see shots like that. A veteran like that's not going to be intimidated. Game number 1. Beautiful double.
No, the lights and the TV cameras don't bother her very much.
No. Rachel made that double look pretty simple. A lot of speed thrown. She can throw it so hard, so accurately.
Gonna have to be going soon.
Don't want to.
Tight line.
7. 6. Yep. 7. Yep. Gotta go.
Going to have to be going.
Gotta go.
And going they are now. Peterman, can they sneak it by this guard? Ooh. And down to the corner. Hello. Shot rock.
Amy.
Great sweep, guys.
You could tell the sweepers didn't want to go on that.
Nice call.
And there's usually the compliment is
Yeah, it
to
wasn't
the
as aggressive
brushers,
as you
but there's
saw
the
it curl
compliment
earlier.
from Lainey Peters to Amy Nixon. That experience of a bronze medal at the Olympics. Nice line call.
She makes a lot of shots just by her line calling, Vic. That experience really does make a big difference. You know how to anticipate stones and what's going to happen. And she was even standing up looking at the weight herself, so she knew what to call for line.
You could do that by accident with the run back. No way.
I can't. I don't think you can stick it with peel.
Okay. If you like it, I like it.
They're looking at the run back now. There's the 3 options: freeze, which has to be absolutely perfect because you're not shot rock. It's a draw for 2. You've got the yellow run back, but you hate running in the wrong color. They might have to take a look at that one I drew up on the side, which will be tricky when it hits. It would bounce off the foam and could re-hit the rock that she's thrown.
If you lock it on. Want to try this the same way I just threw it?
Not very much
No.
off that at the bumper.
The run back's the easiest of the 3, Cheryl, I would believe.
I think so. They've seen this path a few times now. And with their release, it really takes the guesswork out of the ice. You can just put the broom down and throw straight.
There's nowhere good to freeze too. Yeah.
I don't think there's any way you can double jam and leave 2 Canadian rocks in play.
How are you throwing it?
Would you ever think? She said there was no place to freeze too, but could you ever try and wrap it around a little bit and
Half
try
around,
to,
yeah.
You could.
Well,
you're on fire, Vic.
Oh, really close. Close. Oh. No. Yeah. Whoa.
Wonderful. That's just great. What can you say? Brilliant. And And you said earlier about trying to take the crowd out of it.
I just
If you are Chelsea Carey, that's the kind of shot that gets the crowd into it.
Exactly. And we've both been there, Cheryl. You know, in the case of Chelsea Carey, she's seen it all. Been a world championship, won a Canadian championship, but she's sitting in the hack right now. A little bit disappointed.
Yeah,
she
'cause it
made a
was all
great
there,
shot.
right? You didn't really touch it, so
Forced
I
Rachel
don't
to
think-
tough one.
I
All
don't
of a
think Wes is
sudden,
gonna give you the same, and it's
the
just-
crowd erupts, and she's got to deliver here. And you ever miss this one?
Oh, yeah.
It also, here's Chelsea Carey, who must think she's done something wrong. In 2014 in Montreal, she played Homan right out of the gate again, and she lost to Rachel, but still made it to the 1-2 game. Last year in Grand Prairie, first game, who did she play?
All you.
Jones.
Jennifer Jones. She won
good. It's
12-5,
not
still made it to the
Nice pass, keen pass.
to the 1-2 game. Now she's facing a draw against 2 and needs a full 12. And the way it works is you go, the defending champion always plays
Come on. You're on the score. Come on.
the home team. That seems to be the
You
pattern.
got it for second.
And in this case, it's Ontario. One not far enough. And so she pulled the string and will give up the steal of 1. Homan out to a 2-0 lead.
The Alberta team, we know they're a really good team. They worked hard. We watched them in the provincial finals, and they beat a really good team, Sweeting. So we definitely know we have to pick up on the ice fast and play really good against them. I need to be a leader on this team. That's just how our team works. You need to have someone who can take that lead role, and I feel like that's my job on the ice, and I feel like we play much better as a team with me taking the lead, and that's just how our team rolls.
And that will be our featured game when we join you for Draw 2 this evening. Make a note, it's on TSN 2 at 7:30. Christopher Carville, who was the runner-up a year ago, against Shannon Clybrink, who makes an appearance for the 5th time at the Scotties. Bronze medal winner in 2006. Interestingly enough, though, she was 1 game away from being at 3 Olympics, losing 2 other finals. As the McCarville team sits in the stands and gets an idea now, hey, they're sitting in the right spot because they're right behind sheet B, and that's where the game will be tonight, on sheet B.
No coincidence there for sure. Trying to get a feel for the speed, the curl, the late break.
That would have been part of Lorraine's plan, the coach bringing them down here, making them watch.
No, we're just in front.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we're
it's
tapping. Sorry.
Sometimes as much as it's ice reading, it's feeling comfortable in the venue and just feeling the crowd and what everybody's doing, and it makes you feel a lot more comfortable when you walk out on the ice.
There's Krista. So returns as the Northern Ontario champion of the Fort William in Thunder Bay. Last year returning to the game after 6 years away. Winning Northern Ontario and then getting all the way through to the final.
She took a big break.
Impressive team too, Cheryl, because they don't, like, life gets in the way. They don't play as much as a lot of the top teams. They don't travel as much. Therefore, I think it's an advantage in some cases. You're not worn out, you're not burned out, and you have much more time to throw some stones. And then that's the way you have to do it, is get out in the ice and throw as much as you can and
Normal weight.
work on what you really need to have to do to get to that next level. They're a good team.
Well, they talk about the studies of how many times a team could actually peak in a year, and realistically, it's only 4 or 5 times. So these teams that are going 10 events in a row, you know, really, if you could just look at the 4 events you're going to peak at, so it would be provincials, your Canadians, your Worlds, maybe one of your big slam events, and limit your playing, and then go back and use your other time for technical excellence, for throwing.
Even this is okay. Normal.
Okay, Jess.
How important is it for Chelsea Carey, Russ, having missed that opportunity, pulls the string, comes up light, gives up the steal of one, is now down by a couple.
Well,
for her to bounce back in this particular end.
It's huge. It's huge because it's the way it happened. They played a nice end. Rachel had an extremely difficult, 2 tough shots actually, and all of a sudden it's 2-0. And I don't think they feel they should be down 2-0, and you are. Deal with it.
Good throw.
She makes the short run, gets rid of one, doesn't quite get the roll underneath cover.
Yeah. Got air. Control. Nose is good. Nose is great here, Joe.
I think the difficulty for Team Canada is going to be generating points against Homan. They're just not a team that allows it. They're so good at the hitting game.
They're the last team you want to get down a few points on.
Right.
Control. Hint. Solid. Down normal. No.
Lots of weight.
Well, we're going to check in on this final of the qualifying tournament. The winner will join the main field. We suggested, Kathy, in that first that maybe we were seeing some news from Melissa Adams as she gets ready to throw her second. Did you see any?
A little bit, but you know what? I think it's more the entire team struggling, and Carey's just very relaxed out here. At one point, Carey Galush and her team laid 3. There is a double opportunity if she catches it on the outside, but a nose hit will give her shot as well.
And that's what she does. Bangs it right there on the beat to score a single. And we're even at 1. That team that wins will move on to the main draw tonight.
New Brunswick beat the Territories handily last night to go undefeated in the
great way, Joss.
Pre-trial round, but this is different. This is for all the marbles. You have to give Northwest Territories a slight advantage with the experience factor.
Yeah, it's different in so many ways because of the crowds and the lights and sudden death.
Sudden victory.
Sudden victory.
Whoa.
Emma Miskew as we play third stones here in the third. 2-0 Ontario. And they will sit 3. And here's the other thing too, Cheryl, to my mind, your Team Canada, you probably are thinking, we're not playing that badly, but why do I feel like I'm chasing in this game?
Well, because you're playing Team Homan, who is so good once they get that lead. That's why that draw of Chelsea's is not a massive shot, because you always think, well, we can get our deuce and get back in the game, but it's the team you're playing. It's so difficult to get back on these guys.
Whoa. Jess, back line. Close. Like to go for weight. Whoa. No, we're good. Okay, no, back line. We're through the rings. We're like to the hack. Joss. Still hack.
Okay, well, roll it the other way. Roll it your way, Joss. Yep. Nice throw, Nix.
It's a little bit too much.
Manitoba has replied with a single after Quebec opened with 1 in the third, so they are tied now.
It's M. When they got it off the line,
as they play in the fourth. Pardon me. They got the Quebec got theirs in the second. Third was the single for Manitoba. They're in the fourth now.
Easy control. Little lights. Just clean. Fine.
I think the advantage Team Canada would have out here is because it is first game, and you may get a mistake somewhere by the broom being put down in the wrong spot on the first game of an event and get your chance for your deuce. You just got to hang tight, stay tough.
Easy control isn't the call. It's just a little down. Yeah, sorry. Nice throws.
Make a roll here, force Team Homan into a shot that's a little bit difficult for them.
Still looking for that roll underneath, Russ?
Yes, and they're finding that out turn just off that center line. It's pretty straight. That's where Amy in the first end breezed one right by. Whereas this turns, Chelsea missed by a mile narrow here. So they haven't quite got the broom in the right spot here. They wanted to go the other way with that one.
Yeah, but everybody right now, that Emma Miskew was right on the nose
Very
too.
different.
And that's where Chelsea's guard overcurled. That's where the board weight overcurled almost. It's moving hard on that side of the sheet.
To them not being shot if they roll over.
Okay.
If we can roll.
Yeah. Am, are you playing a roll?
No, if we roll, it's fine.
Okay.
You hear Joanne, that's, you know, some of the things I appreciate so much with this team, the sweeper going down to make sure she knows what shot's being called as well. Makes a difference when you're sweeping. She wants to know what she's supposed to be doing with this stone.
That's what I appreciate from these athletes too, is what's changed over the years is you had 4 curlers. Your best curler was the skip, but you know, maybe you had a good hitter at third or second, and you know, your weakest curler was somewhere down the line. But it's not like that anymore. Joanne is a career second stone. She's accepted the responsibility. She knows her role, and she does so many things to help the skipper make some shots. It's plus this rushing ability.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Don't need to.
One of the best.
Don't need to.
So when it comes to the three of us, where do I fit in this chain?
You have to ask.
Which
there you go.
Okay, that's good.
And trying to roll it underneath doesn't quite get there. Sits top edge of the 8. Sitting the 3.
Well, maybe.
Team Canada with last rock.
Do you ever consider just drawing around it?
No.
Well, they're
like around this one, I mean, not that one.
I don't think you can. Like, I don't think you can get through there. It just doesn't curl.
Yes, that's right.
If you tick this, it's
yeah,
no good, right?
I agree.
I think you have to hit it. It's a matter of
there's a point for
this
discussion. I
way.
mean, they say you can't get through there, but could you ever ignore that stone top
We have room to probably not.
edge of the 8 and try to draw behind? You certainly haven't been able to hit and roll there.
No, and you definitely could play the draw. I think she's thinking that it might not.
Have room if
Like
you
get through the hole?
Yeah.
I like this. It should go a little harder off the line.
You have to think of the error too. If you tick that yellow one, you roll out in front of the red. Rachel loops another one. There'll be 2 buried in the 4-foot area, and then the game's on the line all of a sudden. So,
would you ever go with the wide intern?
Yeah.
it's there.
Just haven't played out there. Okay, let's take a look at Ontario, or rather Nova Scotia against British Columbia. And well, Nova Scotia putting all kinds of pressure on the team from BC.
Well, she is. For Marla was facing an almost buried stone on her first one, just ticked it over, and that allowed Mary Manilow to play the wide out turn and Christmas treat it. Phrase coined by her former skip Colleen Jones, and so that's forced the draw to the 4-foot.
Watch it as it comes down there. Final stone for the BC skip Marla Mallet out of the Golden Ears Winter Club. Past 1 bow, past 2 bows, and there the bow breaks. Right there for the shot stone.
That was great brushing to hold that and get it there.
What's ideal here?
Hair flop your waist pretty good.
Okay.
Nose is great too, though.
Same kind of weight reach?
Yeah, same thing.
How are you
There's
throwing it?
more ice. No, the rock you throw 10.5.
Yeah, I think so too.
They don't mind
haven't had
nose.
a
They can flop a little bit towards the center line. It kind of gets in the way of Chelsea's draw.
Hair more? Hair more! Yep. It's hard. Solid board! Hard. Yep, right to it. Right to it, yep. Good sweep, guys. It's a good spot, Rach. Nice good reach.
It should be heavy.
Yeah.
Solid in by Team Homan here.
3-8, I think.
Now, though, she's facing 3, having pulled the string on her last draw in the second. How much question is in her mind, do you think?
Yeah.
Well, she's discussing it now, and I think there has to be.
Yeah, like 3-8.
You're in a different path. You got to really just trust your sweepers, know the paths, and.
So I probably got to throw you 3 to 6 feet more than I threw you here. 3 feet, probably.
3 feet, I like.
I still like
Even
that
if it looks
conversation,
heavy,
though.
really
It's
put the
just
broom on it.
3 feet, 2 feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're way more confident.
Really try to go by feel.
I think the only danger here, Cheryl, is she came up light in a slower area. Now she's in a quicker area. You don't want to over-adjust here and say, well, I was light last time. I'll just give this extra, because this is a fairly quick spot.
Line's good.
I can't see her being light.
Drawing against 3. Needs a bit of that 8-foot. White to white.
Piece of 8.
Can't hurt it, I don't think.
Line's great.
Line's great.
Time's good.
Blaney Peters,
375.
Jocelyn Peterman. Line's great.
Really good judge, you guys. Nicely done.
And tries great. To the Hearts to pick up her first point. The defending champion is on the board, but trails 2-1. Right downtown King Street next to the courthouse is the Market Square and the Saturday Market. Fruits, vegetables, meat produce, dairy products, baked goods, of course. As they say here in St. Catharines, you buy local and you eat fresh. Part of the opening ceremonies, they bring in many of the former Ontario champions. Right there in the middle, two-time Canadian World Champion. Hello. Kiss to you too, Marilyn Bodo. As Rachel Homan comes through the Ontario playdowns with a win over Jacqueline Harrison of Mississauga, 7-4 in the provincial final. It was, I like to say, felt like Mr. Peabody in the Wayback Machine today, looking down at some of those curlers and having been part of this wonderful game for so long. And nice to see so many familiar faces.
It's still so much a part of this game. Volunteering and organizing.
2-1 as we welcome you back to the Meridian Center here on this opening day, opening draw. 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the 36th year of the Scotties, and the sponsorship by Kruger Products. 2-1, Ontario leads it. And here in the fourth, it will be Rachel Homan that once again has last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Redstone.
Yeah, okay. Up normal. How much? Up normal. Okay. You can make it with like 2/3 high.
We saw that Rachel just come off her 8-team round robin. That's been the battle for, and always is for Team Canada, is trying to get some competition in that month leading up to the Canadians.
Well, and they did. They did. They had the Continental Cup in Las Vegas, and we said there they looked better. And then, albeit they lost in the first game of the Skins in Banff, they looked even better then. So, and they have tried very hard to play some games locally in the Calgary area against men's teams, as you well know, trying to improve their game. But yeah, it's a challenge, no doubt. But the team has looked better.
Well, and I think the advantage in it is that they played so much through the year. They played so many events early in the season that I don't know that it is bad for them to have some rest and recovery time. So many of these teams don't have enough of it and come into this event with everything, with your life organized.
They are currently number 10 on tour, this Team Canada. They won their very first event.
5-6.
Yeah, we're T-line.
We're like 7.
Maybe deeper.
Like 9.
Well, 9 would be deep.
I don't really know.
Yeah, set up a double here. They don't. It's not going to help them behind that T line.
And back at the T line it goes. Number 10 on tour. They won their very first event. I think it was late August in Hokkaido, and then really didn't do much after that.
I really truly believe, Cheryl, with this Team Canada, the dedication to, after being the Canadian champion, yes, the Worlds didn't go their way, but to be the Canadian champion, and then they sat back, looked in the mirror, retooled, and said, look, how can we get better? They were using the split times. It was throwing them off. They're trying to decide how to release it, how much rotation. It was just got too busy, too complicated. They've simplified it. Now they're just talking about the length of the sheet, or hog to hog, in other words. Like today it's about 14 and a half. And they're not getting in each other's way. They're just the thrower, whoever it is, sits in the hack, visualizes what they think they need to throw. They might get an answer from the front end. And they go out and do it, and it takes time to do that at this level. Don't forget, they're trying these new things and playing the best teams in the world while they're doing it. So that 44% win ratio this year, I think you could throw it out the window.
Yep.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Just easy. Yep, right up. Yep.
Right up, she says, take it all the way down.
All the way to it.
That's the other thing, too. I mean, these are two experienced teams, but with this 4-sheet circus here that is the Scotties, you have to really concentrate because the crowd will sometimes get in the way of the line calls and you lose where you may be.
Well, hand signals become huge. Even just refocusing on your shots, on the process, trying not to. Sport is so tough because there's a scoreboard at the other end, there's fans cheering, you're always being forced to think of the outcome and you're trying not to.
Line's really good. 7, 8. Whoa, then. Wait, line, tons of room.
Gotta be there.
Line will be good. Line's good. Get here.
Keep working. Yeah, we're okay. Stay
Stay
close.
with it, Lee.
Stay close.
Yep.
Yep. 7, 8. 8,
Whoa,
8.
Let it stop then. Let it stop.
Perfect line.
Sorry, that was a sporadic.
Joanne Courtney.
Like, we're all over the place.
But that a little just goes down behind the tee line, so a chance to go and get on top.
It's just the little things, isn't it? Especially when you're playing a team like Homan. Jocelyn came deep on one, and now the rest of the game's played behind the tee line. That cannot help Jessie Carey here. Good opportunity for 2 for Homan.
Just saw Amy reset. Something must have bothered her just before she threw, so she does a reset. Veteran move to do so.
Tear better. Whoa,
Bronze medalist in Torino, Italy with Shannon, actually, who's in this also.
8.
Amy Nixon, who's been talking about leaving the game.
Wall line.
Yeah, I think she's got a lot of work commitments. She's played this game for years.
Manitoba go back in a 1-1 tie, and Manitoba sitting 1 and 2.
I would think so.
Thank you.
Eve Below made a great shot on her first. She made a double, and Michelle Englot tried the same double back, jammed it, but as you can see from that overhead, it does look as though this is the force. Will be hitting to stick, and it would be for 1.
Eve Belil in her 3rd Scotties. Twice before a skip, 2006 and 2010, out of the Mount Royal Curling Club.
Stay close, yeah! Yeah! Hard! Yeah! Hard! Whoa! You're never getting it by there. Okay. What were you guys yelling?
11.
And that will be for the single to take the 2-1 lead, Quebec.
11. Hard.
Emma Miskew.
You see the communication problems right there with Quebec. The third yelling down, what were you yelling? They couldn't hear each other. It's a noisy building.
Wow. Gets across, rolls, maybe just a little too far. Just shot stone. Little pocket now has developed. New Brunswick, Northwest Territories in a 1-1 tie. Final stone coming up for the Territories. Yellowknife's Carey Galusha.
Well, New Brunswick took a lot of time on their last shot, called a timeout to see whether they should play the tap to lie 5 and put a lot of pressure on Carey, but instead they elected to guard the shot stone. So this is a draw against only 1, but she does need the 4-foot.
Has played in 9 Scotties, trying to qualify into the main field. And that is all the experience of 9 Scotties as Galusha stops it back of the button.
What a fabulous draw.
15-5. 14-5. Okay. Lights, tolerance rate.
Great try with Amy, but not shot rock.
Oh, it overcurled.
Can't touch it, eh? Little light's not the end of the world, guys.
Okay.
Little light's not the end of the world. Okay, little light's okay.
You only want
You
to touch
see
it
a
if we're
lot of
like...
that against Homan is other teams don't put the broom in the right spot.
Why is that, do you think?
They throw it so straight that what we call a pop release pick with tons of rotation. Amy does it too, but maybe not on her intern as much. And you just get different finishes with different releases. So in this much curl, Team Homan might get 3.5 feet, whereas the average player might get 4. And that's exactly what happened to Amy Nixon.
3. 2.5.
Keep going, keep going. Can you bounce it?
You can try.
Bounce it if you can. Hard. Get it off. Okay.
And they have just peeled off enough.
Just didn't extend.
Yeah. Quite often see that, Cheryl. You plant that seed, eh? Light. Light will work. Well, not
Yep.
that light.
Looks
No,
nice.
it's like golfing and seeing the water on the right. You always tend to do what the last thought is, so you really have to refocus on what the called shot was.
So, like a low 4.
Top 4.
Okay.
Tee line's okay.
New path for the first bit, hey?
Yeah,
We're thinking you need a 4.
I think so too.
Yeah. Thinking similar you gave for your draw for 1? Or less
Yeah,
than that?
I think probably less than that. That was
Little bit.
375, and I thought it felt like at least that.
Okay.
Yeah.
3
I'd
feet less than that?
Like a low 4, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 3 feet less is close.
Good.
It's always a good conversation to hear that they're all on the same page. It gets difficult when you get down there as a skip and you say, I think it's this, and your front end said, nope, no.
Yep.
That's a tough draw to throw.
Okay.
Room.
I liked it.
Wait,
Skip stone. Chelsea Carey, her first.
You can, you got lots of room.
Like to go.
Laney, if anyone, it has to curl a mile.
It's all there.
No, we're all there. All there.
Top 4.
Look at that
Yep.
finish.
Yep. Hard, Laney, hard.
Hard.
And around it goes, and they are the shot zone. Carey trying
Here,
to
guys.
repeat as a
Really nice swing.
Canadian
Chelsea.
champion only 7 times in the 55-year history of the Canadian women's tournament has somebody repeated. Rachel Homan, Jennifer Jones, Kelly Scott, Colleen Jones, Sandra Schmerler, Heather Houston, and back in the early days of the Dominion Diamond, it was the great Vera Peasant.
Wow.
Trying to run this back. There, I would say 0 teams in the field that would even look at this shot.
Yeah.
You could play a soft tap back, sit 2, which would be a really good play also, because that could bring in the 3. But Rachel, with that hitting ability, is going to take a crack at this one. Quite a bit of risk. If you miss it high side, you open it up, allows Chelsea to get another one in there. But if you ever make this, you could sit 2 right underneath cover.
Well, she made a beauty in the first. Newton couldn't hold the raised rock, and of course, scored just the single.
No. Girl. Shooter.
Oh, goodness. And again, that raised stone will go too far, but it's hanging around. It's on the edge of the 12.
Okay. First on the path might come up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Shot stone belongs to Ontario.
It's too bad.
Yeah. She's playing the draw.
She said whoa right out of her hand, so I'm assuming she
Floated it a bit.
just a touch.
It's a dangerous call to begin with.
like
It just shows the
lot
confidence
more than
level of this team. Chelsea can get off the hook here
Well,
now.
on the red is
This Nestle
perfect,
went
but
in there
if
either
we
to the
put
yellow
next
or
to
the
it,
red.
We're still okay.
Okay. This is the same ice as Nick's? Or
Yeah.
a hair more?
This is, no, it's basically Nix's ice.
Okay. So it's quite a bit nicer than the path you just threw in.
Okay.
We're thinking like 3 to 4 feet nicer to tee
Okay.
in this path.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was the perfect weight, right? So I can give you just 3
3
to 4.
to 4 feet
Okay.
less, yeah.
Stopwatch ready. Amy Nixon. Click.
Okay, line's fine. Room.
It's close.
Looks
All
pretty
there.
close.
Well then,
All there right now.
Looks a little heavier than
No.
the last one.
It'll be no.
close. Line's good.
As it gets to the line, though, it's
line's
going to go.
fine.
Line's great.
No bounce. You only got a tiny corner. Yep. Hard. Whoa. I didn't want to bounce off of this.
Just bounced off.
Okay. It's a good call. Yeah.
Boy, can you get to the inside, Cheryl?
I think you can.
I do too. That was heavier out of her hand, and nobody talked about it.
Could you touch the yellow, get to the inside, and actually touch what in effect is now
Bouncing off ours is no
the
different
second
than
shot rock and touch them both? Do you think? Or am I asking too much?
I don't think so.
That's a big ask. Awfully greedy this afternoon.
Okay. You like it? Yeah, I think 11.
And I'm sorry,
I
I
think
tried
it's
to
gonna
lose
curl.
weight. That's not a big ask. Oh, you had a big ask. Sorry. He said big ask. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's what I heard.
I definitely said ask.
Speed will maintain
Yeah.
here.
Well, thanks.
How's the speed here? It's up to speed in this spot. Stay with this right to the end because if you have it over curls too much, we'll be on the yellow. Okay. On the inside.
Yeah.
11. Nice 11 weight here.
You think that T-line coming this way is about 11 now?
I think you need a little more than that.
Yeah, you can
It's there for just the 2, Vic. They can't make that impossible shot you dreamt up. It's there for 2.
Okay. Come on, Rachel. Final stone.
Chelsea's pretty upset though, Cheryl. They really had to keep that higher. Anything light. And this is for 1, not 2.
Yep, please.
Come on, Lisa.
Come on, Lisa. Come on.
Joanne Courtney. Lisa Weagle. Get it by the guard. Get it by one. Get it by another one. Get to the inside. Kick that other one. Oh. 1 for sure. Pull it away. And have a look. And it looks like 2. With any bit of weight, you could have kicked that yellow one and made it 3.
No chance.
No chance? Okay. And 2 it is.
Come on, buddy. Great call.
And yes, the tape says you said ask. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2017 Ford Escape SE in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. In the final, a Battle of Ontario. Teammates Rachel Homan against Emma Miscue. And the skip dominated the final, scoring a total of 21, including a brilliant 5 on the around the horn triple takeout. Ontario's Rachel Homan wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2017 Ford Escape SE. And the Ford Hot Shots competition this year changed somewhat with new shots. That, of course, was the hammy shot. The round of word that Hammy McMillan of Scotland made in the World Championships. They had the drag effect shot that we've often talked about.
Exactly.
The thin in off for Sandra Schmerler to win a championship.
The Al Hackner double, they had that too.
Yes, and that was thin. So they've changed it up, and one of the best skips in the game today wins it all. Rachel Homan, who gets the 2. And here in the 5th, it'll be the defending champions.
You're there. Stop.
Chelsea Carey out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary that do have Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
953. Okay, let's do it.
Interesting call, Cheryl. You rarely go around a corner guard without the advantage of hammer.
Now this is pretty risky.
Lots of room right now.
Weight's a little down.
4. Lots of room.
It's to it. Okay, line's good. 4.
Okay, go if you have to, but you don't have much line. Joss in.
Me.
Chelsea's happy with the situation.
Yeah, she's got an opportunity to tap it back and
no risk.
Set up for her possible deuce this way.
Good. 4-7.
Normally the play would be a tight center guard or with the 4-1 lead, put it in the rings for Homan and then try to drag the play away from that corner guard. And now they've given themselves a tough shot here.
Yeah. Rolling on's okay. Okay.
We're going to require a miss or a double to get out of this situation.
Yep. Whoa.
Good throw.
I think one of the things I've watched this team more times this year change it up. You know, they used to always play the tick in the front stone and always blank the first end. And I think what they've really tried to do is put themselves in a whole bunch of different situations so that when they got to a Canadian final or a trials final or whatever, a big game that they were into, and something new came up to them, it wasn't new. They've been in that situation before. They're not going to be comfortable in just playing their old routines. They're going to try and put themselves in all different types of situations.
Pretty tight.
Turning over every stone, aren't they? It's a great idea.
Curling a bit
Well, and they had the luxury of doing that this year without it costing them anything, because the season wasn't about having to bank a bunch of wins, even though they did.
We're right to your broom.
Advantage of being in the trials already, isn't it?
That's good.
Good weight.
Good, Joss. 5.5.
It's not easy, Peel.
They've also brought in Adam Kingsbury, who is, instead of being a psychologist specifically, he's looking more at performance trends. So he watches analytics, data analytics. So he's looking at these players and saying, you know, does he see a trend where your performance goes down after the 7th end, or is there a trend where every time you play a freeze that you're heavy? And he's analyzing all those trends and improving this team based on that.
Same?
Yeah, one more time.
Little more ice.
Rachel's banking on, I'm guessing, is at some point in time, Chelsea Carey's going to ask for a hit to sit 2, but I think Chelsea would be smarter to freeze again. Because there's going to be such a simple double, probably, that Homan will be able to get out of this situation.
Line's close. Yeah, just two. Okay, it's there. 2.5.
Okay.
They're on our own, I think.
Line's close.
Really nice. So.
I get to curl a bit.
Has to curl.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Yeah, hard net.
Yep, hard finish. Hard. Right over. That's good. Good sweep, guys. 6-9.
Straight Peel. You got it. No, can't.
That's not a good sign. It was an inside-out release. He's not going to get much curl.
Release.
Good. Yeah, she'll catch her own and spin it out the back. Emma miscue. An update now, Kathy. 2-1 Quebec leads Manitoba, and thinking yellow shot.
It is. Great shot by Eva Belil in her last stone, facing 2 Manitoba stones. Play the hit and roll. It is shot and behind cover.
All right, you being from Manitoba, how
Really tight.
she's out of the granite in Manitoba. Tough to see Michelle Englot in the Manitoba Bison colors.
You know what? I think that it's probably tougher for Saskatchewan people to see her. Trying to play the tap back to bring that other red stone into play to lie 2.
Hard. Roll whatever you got.
And oh no, she didn't. And it'll be the steal of 1 for Quebec. She said the toughest thing was to give up her rider, being fan of the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Yeah, we don't take kindly to that in Manitoba.
No. The green has been put away.
That's crossing the line.
Steal 1, Quebec lead 3-1 as they go to the break.
Okay. Yeah. Either hair more ice. Just throw him.
It's late enough here now. They need to make a play pretty soon.
Probably throw clean on those. Sorry. Probably throw clean on those.
I'd be tempted to freeze, Cheryl. Force Rachel with a 3-point lead to blast away.
Yeah,
You're going to throw another guard. You might see Rachel just split the rings.
Sorry. My bad.
I think we have to. No, I think we have to.
Okay. I like it.
Against a different team?
Okay.
16.5.
All right, what's she mean
That's
against
the
a
deal.
different team here? What's the thought process, Cheryl?
Well, I think the discussion was, as Russ was pointing out, maybe you do freeze, but because they're such good hitters, if you do roll off, you might leave them out. So she wants to throw the guard one more time.
Okay, you got lots of room on this. Whoa, that's Carey.
And I'm with you. You might see Rachel just.
I know. It's so late in the end. It'd be an interesting call, this very next shot.
Okay, you're okay for line.
Why don't you lob one right around?
Or just go to the open side, Vic, because Ontario is shot rock.
Good.
And luckily, Amy's over curled. But if Amy makes a good guard there, it's shot rock buried. So then you draw for 2. The fact that it over curled might change Rachel's decision.
Now, can she get behind the stagger or still?
I think, well,
wow.
If it had guarded the raise opportunity, she would have drawn for 2, I believe.
Nova Scotia, British Columbia 2-1, and BC is sitting the 2, edge 8, edge 12.
Well, and Marla Mallet hit and stick out there on her final stone. For Mary has a choice, of course, of drawing to the forefoot. She's electing to play the hit instead. Does need to stick it because of the biter at the top of the house.
Harry Matitol, Windsor Curling Club, BC. Marla Mallet out of the Golden Ears Winter Club in Maple Ridge.
One red.
One red it is. So 3-1, Nova Scotia leads as they go to the break.
Roll it over, please. Roll it on if you can. Yep. Okay.
Go fairly straight.
Okay, reach.
Big roll.
Yeah. Well, now you really do have to roll to try not to leave an easy
Either that or
double.
we try to do this, but she could just draw there too. I think we have to be shot.
I do too. The only thing we could do is like a little.
You're up again here, Kathy.
Don't sound so disgusted by that.
Ah, dear, it's Kathy again. Northwest Territories leading 2-1 over New Brunswick, and Territories are sitting that one. Can you chip that and score two?
Probably not.
Okay.
You know what? It's been back-to-back really good freezes by both skips. Melissa Adams made a freeze on her first carry, came down on top of it. That was that yellow shot stone you saw. And so there really is nothing to play behind that guard. This is the draw for one. Needs 8 foot.
Yep, good piece of the 8 to tie it going to the break. This is the game that will put the winner into the main field.
Hard, you gotta go! Hard! Hard!
Melissa Adams, the former Canadian World Junior Champion back in 1998, and struggled to get to this point, and oh no!
One.
And one it is, steal of one for the Territories, and Carey Galusha, Yellowknife.
Whoa! Joss!
Chelsea tried to throw some weight here so that she can get some separation when these hit.
Whoa! Just follow it. Ah, okay. Bummer. Edge it off.
Wow. You know what's funny?
This is not a good spot to slide wide.
When Chelsea Carey played that shot and it ended up being a corner, this end hasn't played out the way I thought it would. I just thought, for example, that she may go behind or go to the open side, Homan, and force the issue.
Right, she could have. She really could have. I think if Amy, truly believe if Amy had made her guard, that would have taken away that raise that Chelsea just played. So Rachel would have sat too.
But now you're looking at getting. If you're Rachel Homan, Cheryl, you've given her a chance to get out of this with a blank.
Yeah, absolutely you have. And she could have forced this in. Really what you want to do is force get the hammer back.
Nearly gave up a 2 besides.
She could have easily.
Lean. Yep. Whoa.
Took a turn. Nice one.
Good reach. I'm gonna run.
Make it go away for the blank. And regroup.
Emma and I both kind of roll enough.
That's interesting. We're starting to see the discoloration. It's a very warm day.
Yeah, just easy feels fine.
It feels like spring here in the Garden City, St. Catharines. It's currently 13 degrees after a lot of cold weather. And I'm not sure if we're starting to see some frost.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's such a big crowd that 13 degrees. Merklinger wouldn't be used to that at this time of year. So it's. I'm sure they watch the weather, prepared for it. But if it gets too hot, it's hard to control.
And away it goes. To put a blank on the board here in 5. We'll go to the break. Ontario leads it 4-1.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
We're midway through this opening draw. On this opening day, Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Ontario leads it 4-1. Rachel Homan, the two-time Canadian champion, is with Brian Ruther.
Rachel, before the Scotties began, a lot of the skips said if they can get the handle on the ice early, it'd be a big advantage. Your assessment of the ice through your first 5?
I mean, the ice, you never know what to expect, and the ice has been great. Thankfully, we got to throw a few more shots with the hot shots, and just trying to learn the ice as best we can and try and keep this lead.
After you made that great run back in the second end, the crowd really went wild for you. What does that do for you and your team?
It's so exciting. There's tons of friends and family that drove down and flew down, and so we're excited to kind of be the hometown province and just excited to be here.
Congratulations on being the Ford Hot Shot winner, and good luck the next 5.
Thanks so much.
As we check the numbers after 5, it's interesting to note that actually, despite they being behind, Team Canada has the overall percentage lead, but in the all-important third and fourth positions, Emma Miskew's at 93, Rachel Homan is at 90, compared to Amy Nixon and Chelsea Carey, both 80%. Numbers After 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for 22 years. With their coach Charlie Thomas, what did they say last year? Keep calm and carry on.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Never a bad day to do some fishing, as they are off the pier in Port Dalhousie, looking for salmon and a steelhead. Of course, we are the 12-mile creek just runs through the city, and then of course the Welland Canal that goes from Lake Erie over to Lake Ontario. We're about 12 miles actually. That's where the 12-mile creek comes from. We're about 12 miles from the Niagara River, leading to the falls.
And there is salmon here?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure. They stocked it years ago. It was a problem, but they did. They stocked the Lake Ontario and Lake Erie, and yeah, there's some big salmon derbies in the summer.
Huh.
Welcome back to the Scotties and Game and Wildlife Show. Yeah. Yeah, just a fountain.
You give them enough line.
And there you go. Oh, that was.
Wow, there you go. It's day one only. 4-1. Ontario leads it over Team Canada. As we play here in the fifth, or in the sixth rather, and it's Team Canada that once again has last rock, playing the Yellowstones.
Good. Wait's good. Stay close. Yep. For line. Yep. 6. For line. Whoa. Easy. Over there. So just sit. Good, Lisa. Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Top it a little. Then the guard's good. T-line back 4.
Emma's guard a little bit longer with a 3-point lead, a little bit longer than they wanted it. Yes, they wanted the center line. Yes, it's a usable stone, but in a little tighter might it make life a little easier as this end goes along for Rachel Homan, trying to protect that 3 points.
Oh, this?
Lisa's, yeah.
4.5, 4.6.
So do you think it might throw
4.5?
Yep.
This allows Laney to throw a little bit of speed here now and tap this behind the tee line to make that rock less usable for Homan. You can't emphasize enough the positioning of the first 2 or 3 stones in an end when you're playing a team this good.
Hard line, just to it. Gotta go. On the front. Hard, gotta go. Gotta roll the shooter. Anything, Joss.
And on the front they are, and they'll tap it back, and Ian.
Wait, was
So
good.
sitting 2 without last rock here in the sixth. Ontario, Rachel Homan.
Just over curled on them, but they did say the split was okay on that center guard, which it would have been, but it over curled and ended up leaving the center guard.
Right on us.
And the interns going down in that spot are curled hard. So you wonder if there's a little more curl on that side. As we look at it now, the from right to left, the out turn if you're right-handed, it's curling hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't far off on her weight.
No, it was really close.
Hey, I like it. Okay.
Now a chance here. They've got a great stone position, top 4.
Guard? Well, you're going like tight end. Okay, she called tight, so. Okay, tight top 12, 15.
She was a terrific pickup, wasn't she, Joanne Courtney?
I think you're there.
A couple of years ago.
Oh, fantastic.
If you're not familiar with the story, having played with Val Sweeting, and then when Homan beat Sweeting.
And as you mentioned, Cheryl, before, that Joanne had to retool her entire delivery, her release, to create that inside-out straight pop that the rest of the Homan team had, just to match it up, which makes so much sense, but hard to do.
She didn't get out.
Really hard. She struggled the first year with it, but she has had no struggle since then. It's just that, and I think this year has even made this team better because they've had more chance to work on their releases and similarities.
Good peel? Yeah.
The luxury of time.
Yeah.
No choice here. You hate to be running guards when you're 3 down.
Close. Oh, has to be on the line.
Good, Joss.
Good throw.
That's a good shot.
Leaves the center line guard. Bounces one stone in for second shot. So for Joanne Courtney,
Really nice throw.
after Alison Kreviazuk
Can't get any
left
closer
and
than that.
moved to Sweden, she was picked up
Still
and
good.
asked
Got
to
rid of
join
the
the
top
team.
Anyway, yeah.
And it's a return to St. Catharines for Joanne Courtney. She played here in the 2007 Canadian Juniors when she played with Kaylin Park and represented Alberta.
You just ran back and like nose it.
She was so much first noticed for her brushing ability, and
Yeah, I mean, I gotta
and now
slow
her
that
throwing,
away.
she matches that easily. And for Rachel, I think it's just one of those great people to have in front sweeping your stones. Just never be heavy because she can drag it.
Look at that. Just precision.
Really nice, Joe. Was that control?
Do it like real clean.
And it was good. I'm like,
Just a perfect roll. You can't see enough of it make the double. But it's also guarding the dangerous shot rock with its long raise.
Shooter, Laney.
Fronted back, tucks something, no, all the way through. And rolls over to a staggered corner covering the third shot.
You're at the close side, right? Shoot. Yeah.
Oh, those two 12-foot top 4 stone in perfect position.
You're right.
Ran nice on Joe's, eh?
Yeah, it seemed to carry.
Impressive effort so
Same
far
way as
from
mine.
Team Ontario because at game 1 you're figuring out the rocks. They're a little sharper because they've been dusted up before the competition starts. You're not quite sure how fast the pebble's going to break down, how much curl you're going to lose during the game. To curl at this high a level is amazing.
You saw that Emma has that industrial design company. It's her own now, having left
Yeah, we're really tight. Looks heavy.
the Canadian Senate
We're
where she worked.
Right there? Yep. Whoa. Like a little bit.
It's all about the next year or so for this team and so many teams across the country. She draws the top edge and they're sitting 4 without.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Like you can hit it pretty thin and go right into the side of it even.
Spoke too soon of how well they're playing. That's a gift for sure. Not only is this double simple, but you can carry them off in behind those corner guards and maybe use the third one. Make all 3 go away here. Amy can sit second shot, but underneath cover if she makes this perfect.
And underneath cover staggered guards.
Little big. Close. No.
In her 5th appearance at the Scotties, Amy Nixon
No.
going to get something. And she'll slide underneath, and not enough to squirt it out. So still sitting 3 without is Ontario.
That was their best chance to set up a 2 out of nowhere. If Amy could. She seems to be overthrowing them a bit,
Well,
Cheryl.
she flashed one earlier,
Right.
remember?
Yeah, wide, and then the second one was a little wide, and then this was wide.
Yeah.
Throwing them a little too hard, maybe.
Your chance there to get, I think the shot was to get the roll behind. Forget the double.
Definitely less, AM. I think it's 2, 2.5. We need 3, guys. Like to be 3. Line 3. I think we gotta go. 3, 2, 3. Gotta go. Drag it.
Emma Miskew.
2.5. Keep going. Line 3. Finish a
It's
bit.
all up to Courtney and Weagle here. Drag it.
Cross the line. Cross the line.
Get it across the line and provide a little cover for that shot stone. And they'll cover maybe half. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, Quebec leads 3-1 and sitting 1 covered. Final stone coming up here for Michelle Englaw.
Well, Ev was trying to make the double on her final stone. Didn't get the 2, but she did wind up rolling her shooter partially behind that corner. They were going to play the draw for 2, but Michelle got halfway down, and it looks as though the scoreboard is dictating the outcome here and trying hard to play for the 3.
So tap it back far enough to bring the stone back 12 into play. Michelle Englot. As Amy Nixon gets the center guard and then rolls it over to the edge of the 8. This team from the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. Now, enough.
Good. Great shot.
Oh, very nice.
Great shot. Nice one. Good shot.
2.5-ish. Colin on actually none of
Just
that.
another veteran team. We've talked about it in the last couple of days, Cheryl, coming up to this event. That she was by far the best team in Manitoba with reading that tricky ice, and it made a big difference. And another skip that's not going to be intimidated.
No, and she's so calm out there. I think that's what the advantage is for the 3 in front of her, that Michelle's pretty relaxed as a skip. Nothing really rattles her.
That'll be good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Let it stop.
2.5.
3. We're not 3.
We're not 3.
Whoa, go for 3 then. She doesn't want
Got
3.
it, curl.
Hard.
2.5.
That's good.
Whoa, it's almost curling.
Whoa.
2.
Rachel Homan and her first as we play skip stones here in 6.
She was saying she didn't want a 3.
That was bad communication. No, I was, because of the line, I wanted to go.
Oh, because it was tight?
Yeah.
You got to throw hack to make that roll.
I like it, yeah.
You clip the guard, but that's why I don't really like less than hack.
Yes.
Like even if you get lucky, you might come in here with hack.
Totally.
I don't think it's going to curl much still, though, hey?
Your draw didn't really much. I like that.
Okay.
A little bit of an over curl on Rachel's. I think Emma wanted them to get on that a little earlier to try to hold the line out a bit.
If anything, guard the other side, right? So that this is hit and rolls into the open as opposed to underneath the staggered stones.
Showed her the wrong side.
Yeah.
Roll it somewhere.
It's the little things, isn't it, sometimes? Play just a brilliant game, and now there's a chance to get this underneath.
Here for hack?
Yeah. Like a 12, though, you're thinking?
Sorry?
12 kind of thing?
Yeah, we got to kill it. So.
Yeah. All right. You got her, 12.
Well, the Northwest Territories putting lots of pressure on the New Brunswick side out of Fredericton, skipped by Melissa Adams. This is her last coming up.
Well, and she's made some really great first shots. Melissa has with draw weight. It's been her second one that's caused her some grief. Needs the 4-foot.
Yeah, she needs a full 4. Shot rock is T-line, edge of the 4. This all rookie team.
Hard. 14-3. Easy.
Jennifer Armstrong calling line. Very nice. So a good second stone for Melissa Adams. Will get her single, but it is Galusha and the Territories leading, going to 7. The winner of this game will go on to the main draw.
Chelsea almost made a perfect hit and roll. Either a touch more weight or a little less ice.
Sorry, Lisa, how much?
A little more ice.
Heel. Okay. How are you throwing it? I'm going to be positive. Okay.
A lot of skips would maybe soften the weight here, take the guard out of play, hit and roll behind the center guard, but Rachel's not worried about it at all. 3 up, kill this one. There's 2 red in play already for Ontario. That forces Chelsea Carey to a single. That's what they were trying to do right from the get-go.
Clean it. Yep. Whoa. Up. Roll it, Lise.
No.
Whoa.
Good.
Right out.
And it won't go.
This intern path is nicer, isn't it?
She will face 3 with her last.
We can even do that.
You know,
prefer
you
that.
talked about the differences in Rachel Homan. Let's be honest. There was a lot expected from her from those days when she became a Canadian Winter Games champion to a Canadian Junior champion and had early success.
I'll ask them if they like
Strategy
the other one
sometimes
better.
let her down, Russ.
Whatever you guys like.
Being too aggressive, not knowing when to take the foot off the pedal, as it were.
Right.
Where do you like better for speed?
I don't think you're fooling her anymore.
Oh, no. Not. It is well said, not at all.
I'm very surprised it overcurled.
It like took a big turn here. Early she's calling for a 3, and then I just got confused. I never heard a line call. But she said she was, We might have been yelling at the same
Just
time.
some miscommunication.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a good spot. It's just,
When you're that good at the junior level,
You like that?
you can get away with some strategy errors sometimes because the other skips aren't that versed at the strategy either. So you carry that into the women's game, it's not going to work for a while. And even though the shots have always been there for this great team, it's taken them a year or 2 or 3 maybe to get to the level of all the Val Sweetings, the Jennifer Jones, the Chelsea Careys, but they're there. They're there for sure.
I didn't can't hurt it. Take a look.
Final stone and facing 3.
Stay close.
And, all of them are in the 12. So bite the white for the single.
We're gonna over curl.
Well, they've backed off here.
Well, if it's deep here.
Wow. Interesting. And they got away with one.
One yellow.
Not a confident look, but a single just the same. Huge strut. You got to hold it now. Hold it, run it back. Oh, now where's it going to spill? Oh, it sits in time. Final stone. And now the crowd starts to respond as they watch Peterman, Peters, Chelsea Carey, full 8 foot to be the Canadian champions. That's the way it went last year in Grand Prairie. A win over Krista McCarville, who is back this year as the Northern Ontario rep. They struggled, however, in the World Championships and failed to medal. That failure didn't get them that spot in the trials. So that's the other carrot that's available here. If you get to the Worlds and you should medal, you'll get a spot in the curling trials. So that's something else. Now realizing, of course, that Rachel Homan and Jennifer Jones already have their spots in the curling trials. On this opening day of the Scotties, Team Canada gets 1. A little curious, I asked you during the break, as she had that draw against 3. Played the out turn and it just stopped for her, or she could have given up 3. Why she wouldn't have gone with the other turn and towards the button.
Yeah, no, and she talked about not feeling confident in that pass, so she decided to go the inside out turn. But that's a little tricky because that's where it'll slide better too. So could be a guess in weight there, and it almost was.
2. It's not there. I don't know what to do with it. It's not even close. Jeez, that's real slow over there all of a sudden.
So further to what I was saying about the curling trials, coming up next December. Already Rachel Homan is in, so Jennifer Jones as well. Now if Rachel Homan should be the Canadian champion, then that spot, the medal spot, would go to somebody on the Canadian team ranking system. But if it's someone other than Rachel Homan that goes as Canada's rep to the Worlds, then they would have that opportunity to get that spot free and clear if they're on the podium. And those World Championships, of course, are in Beijing.
Easier said than done, isn't it, Vic? We've watched in the last 6-7 years, the rest of the world is really, I wouldn't say catching up, but there's so much depth now that there were 2-3 teams to worry about. Now there's 8 or 9 teams to worry about.
And the trials will be in Ottawa, December 2nd through the 10th. And Rachel Homan will be there, the hometown girl. So there's your opportunity to get tickets. Curling.ca/tickets for the Tim Hortons Roar of the Ring.
No.
Well, for all these teams other than Homan and Jones, they'll be happy once May comes around and they know where they sit for next year if they're in the trials, pre-trials, and then it's a different look at next year, a different planning process.
Okay. I think just long. Yeah. So just biting.
Do you want the same turn?
Not quite, hey, Nix?
Yeah,
or Laney's?
It has to be just tight to center.
Pardon?
Same turn or Laney's?
Are you okay with this?
Yeah, I like this turn better.
Yeah.
And jam that one after the missing the come around. And,
so halfway high. High.
They're just going to loop right in here, I believe, or are they going to throw the third guard?
Maybe they're going to try and throw another guard.
I think you're right.
They talked about this being quite a bit slower down this path.
2!
I heard Joanne Courtney really surprised.
You're in the frost.
There's that word.
Just 1.
You can see it out really wide, but it might be creeping in with the heat.
Whoa, line. It's all there. Line.
Let it sit. Let it sit. No, never you, Lainey. It has to sit down. Good throw.
Could play the other doubles, Cheryl, the two closest to the paint. So this isn't guarding the shot rock and it's long.
Make it, or you can get that top one.
And the center one's so high.
Right.
Top's pretty good.
Half gets the top.
2/3 works.
Okay. Right through.
Yeah.
You can see the frost. There's a good shot of it where the lanes have been worn out down the center 4-foot area.
Close. Yep.
Could get interesting for draw weight here as the game goes along.
Really hard. Beauty. So it's fine here, Nick.
Well, Brian had a chance to talk with Dave Merklinger. It's going to be mild the whole week, and in fact, it could be a little wet by midweek, Brian.
Vic, Dave always does such a great job at these events, and it really helps in talking to him that the Meridian Center is a brand new building built back in 2014. In the last few events that he's had to make ice, they don't have the equipment to make sure the humidity can leave the building. That's not the case here. It's a state-of-the-art building. The Meridian Center is top-notch, and he said he should have no problems with the ice conditions going forward this week, and thus far it looks fantastic.
And he also has air conditioning in here, Brian, as well, that he can utilize to put it on. It's the first time, I think, that we've sat here without coats on at all. It's very comfortable, but it'll be interesting to see what he does after this draw.
Okay, good call.
Yeah, the forecast is for mild temperatures right through the week, possible rain on Tuesday and towards the championship weekend. So that could add to it as well. But again, you're right. Is a break with this building just opened in 2014.
Heavy has been the flavor of the day for Amy Nixon. They're overthrowing some of the hits, and they're not curling as much as she expected, and that guard slides too far. Pretty simple double, which could turn into a triple.
Yep. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Stay close.
Rachel Homan, Team Ontario with Last Rock, playing the Red Stones here in 7. Bang, bang, touch them all, get out to know it'll jam. And just a little bit unlucky, they think, and they're sitting 2, Team Canada, without Last Rock.
But still opens up the front. Everything else is behind the tee line. Pretty good position for Ontario.
Just through.
What?
It's a joke. 3-4. Yeah.
Okay, just tight. You guys can do what you want.
Amy making light of the fact that she's been heavy a couple of times.
That's great to notice, though, isn't it?
Well, it was cute. I don't think the skipper thought throwing it through was kind of fun.
They tend not to laugh at that stuff very often.
Oh, Jesus. Sit.
Sorry, Charles.
Another one deep.
Just talk to me. Yeah. Sorry.
Didn't want in the rings because you know what Rachel Homan's up to there.
Down normal?
They could hit and stay now, and you're going to have to deal with that rock.
Yeah. 3/4.
Yeah.
Might catch this back left one on the way by.
It's probably closer to normal. Stay close.
Down normal. Weight's good.
Yep.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Really hard. Really hard.
Let it go.
Good.
It jumped on them.
Good throw in.
Good feedback from Rachel, recognizing that Emma threw it well. It just surprised him how hard it curled at the end.
I would agree. Like that?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Feels nice there.
Yeah, it's faster now, eh?
It doesn't look like she's throwing hard. Yeah.
Just edge to edge.
Yeah.
Like top 8, full 8.
Just full 8?
No deeper than that. Yeah.
Like just?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd rather be short. Like.
Yep. Like half an
What are you getting on Nixus?
I had 4.9 and 5.1.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
so
pretty
it's real
true.
nice.
Yeah, so it's really
nicest spot
fast, eh?
you've thrown in.
Okay. You think it's even faster than this one I just threw to the wing? A little bit?
Similar.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
you
similar.
Okay. I need 9 feet less than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So they're talking hog to hog times to top 12 is about 15 seconds. So great speed.
Are they talking, though, a little bit more than what we've seen so far this season?
I think more than the Continental Cup for
Line's
sure.
nice.
Cheryl?
Felt
Yeah.
good to me, guys.
Wait's close.
Trying to figure it out.
Line's nice.
I don't think it's light, though. It's curling a bit.
Top 8.
Curling a lot.
Really curling.
I think we're there.
Hard. 4 even.
Careful.
We're
You
coming
gotta get
around
past
it now.
it. You gotta get past it.
Gotta go, Lions. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Full 8.
No.
Yep. Better than that. Okay.
Oh, wrap it around.
Wow.
Does it ever go?
Good.
Good sweeping. Okay.
Didn't
worst
want to
spot.
bring it too deep. Yeah, I just hear Skipper say the worst spots.
Anywhere but there.
Really good. No, it's not bad. If she knows it, it's back one shot.
Yeah, I know, but what do you
Not
do?
great. I know. Very careful middle of the
Yeah,
stone
I
here.
agree. Because they didn't even really want to bury it. They just wanted to kind of tuck it around edge to edge. And
How you trying to sliding that far?
Rachel ever made this run and it's still open.
Weight was good if they didn't have to pound it for line.
Whoa. Nip.
Rachel
Back
Homan,
one.
her
Side
first.
Yep.
All
back
on
one.
its own. Couple late licks now. Run it back and
Hit.
runs it by. We'll get the stone back 8 on the way out.
Didn't give up on that one quick enough. They could have got on it right away and maybe stuck on that back one for second shot.
It's kind of useless, right? So I think.
Nice throw. I feel like we need to take more negative ice there.
I barely even let that go.
I know.
Is that?
If it comes here,
Yeah, fine.
the draw,
Then you just
and I
hope
think
she.
that's okay, too.
Or if she throws a double, you hope she misses it.
Well,
Okay,
after
so same
scoring
ice then?
3, Manitoba gives up the deuce to Quebec. So Quebec's in front there.
Do we need more or no?
more weight.
And a
Ice.
blank in 7 means Nova Scotia continues to lead. And in the game to get into the main
I
field,
think in a perfect world, you
a blank
tuck, like,
means that the
an inch or less.
territories and Galusha continues to lead.
Okay.
Because then
Over New
the double
Brunswick.
rolls out, but it's hard for her to get to the nose. If it goes back and buries on the tee line, then we just hope she misses the double.
Okay.
Like if it's going deeper than that, or if it's burying, then go even back 4. Like
Okay.
as much separation on the double as possible.
Are you thinking similar weight?
Yeah,
Okay.
no less than that.
Are
But-
you a little farther out?
Yeah, a hair, but Amy was out this far, so I
Okay.
think it'll still be good.
Okay.
Always recognizing the paths they've been down. I think that has been why there's been a little bit more discussion with weight because Amy has been struggling with weight. So it's
I think it's close.
not as
Same.
simple for Chelsea to get information from Amy.
Then there's that doubt, isn't there? Amy's been heavy here, so is it because of Amy?
Yeah,
or is
or-
it because it's getting quicker?
Exactly.
6, 7. You gotta go. 7. 8. Keep going, Em. Keep going. Yep. Finish it.
To the back 8.
It's on the inside. It's okay.
Yep.
Same weight?
Yeah.
Little less ice?
Yep.
Is this there hitting it nose? Or is it just gonna jam?
No, it's there.
Okay.
It'll roll.
Okay.
Definitely one of Rachel's favorite shots, but it's a dangerous shot here because you high side it with the speed she'll be throwing this. You high side this by an inch and you roll right out and give up a steal
Right,
of 2.
the curled as much or more. It's
Yeah,
like
heard them say after her last shot, Emma said we have to take less ice. So that's the one advantage is that she just threw this.
This has to fall 4 to 5 inches to make this.
Gotta reach.
It's definitely straighter on the out turn side than the in.
Final stone facing 3. Rachel Homan again, all on its own. Nothing from Weaver. Nothing from Courtney.
Okay.
Run it back, run it by, and roll too far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Carey, tough one.
Carey will steal 2. And we are even.
No, you have to be on the inside, like the rolls.
The mighty will fall when Showtime's Billions returns to Crave TV. Emmy Award winners Paul Giamatti and Damian Lewis star in Billions. New episode Sunday. And go to cravetv.ca to start your 1-month trial. We want you to come to the Scotties here in St. Catharines. Chelsea Carey's picture and poster all over town. St. Catharines, downtown businesses all decorated with posters and Tournament of Hearts graphics. Big mistake by Ontario as they give up the steal of 2. We're tied at 4, and here in the 8th, it will once again will be Ontario. It does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones. You know, as much as we talked earlier about the improvement of her game and Rachel Homan, there are certain tendencies she still has, and that's one of them, Russ.
Yeah.
Up weight, could have played it a little softer.
Yeah. They learned a long time ago to throw it what we call straight, and they try to throw it a little inside out, takes the curl out of it, but what sometimes happens, it'll actually back up, and you had to miss that the other way, and it wasn't about making the double as much as it was hanging around, and you said it in the break pick so well. It softened the weight, gives you a much better chance, and that was a rocket coming down there. And hard to believe, you know, I know they're close in percentages, but it just looked like Homan was running away with this game, and now they're tied.
Well, the other thing, Cheryl, is you've got 2 of the best rushers in the game. You've taken them right out of it.
Completely. They didn't touch it, and they didn't touch the first one either. That's what surprised me more. Even though she tightened up the ice to throw that same weight, really wasn't necessary, especially when you'd seen it.
Hold it, Joe, hold it. Okay, just sweep it. Yep. I'll take it to finish. Oh, we'll go.
How does Team Homan bounce back now? It's crucial end here. They don't want to be. They really don't want to be forced to 1, but they'd certainly like to keep control of this game.
They tried the tick actually on Lisa's first one. It over curled quite a bit. Really jumped on them, so they just rubbed it. The center guard's still up.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean if anyone. Wait's nice. No, Laney.
Clean.
Jocelyn Peterman.
You're okay.
Wait's nice.
Good. Yeah, weight was perfect.
The disadvantage that happens too when you've had a lead the entire game, you've been hitting, and now the game switches. It's a tight game, and now Homan is looking, and the team, at playing a bunch more draws when they haven't played many in the game.
Normal, please. No. Normal. Whoa. Yep. Just keep it there. Good, Joe. All right. Slowing down.
It's part of Rachel's thought process here, Russ.
All right. Same weight.
If we can, we'll try and run this through to 10 and
yeah, why
keep
not?
it at 4.
She's still got control. It's a 3-end game. It's her hammer. It's a lot of teams want the 2 in the 8th end, but we've seen it so often, especially this year.
Whoa.
You have the blank here. You know exactly
Weight's
what
not huge.
Team Carey's going to do in the 9th end. They'll be so aggressive trying to force Rachel to a single you off and score a big end. It'll be interesting to see how she plays this.
9.5.
Control. Yeah. Are we playing the role or? Yeah. Okay. Control weight.
Especially with what just happened, I would not be afraid to blank, even though it's the 8th end. Just get the train back on the tracks here and take your chances in 9.
Okay, you're good. We can try this now. No, easy. Okay.
Whoa.
Just wide.
Whoa.
I would start Get control, guys. Like, really coming down.
Laney.
Not a lot of weight.
Okay, you're just nosing. Okay.
Yeah, knows what they
10-8.
do.
Woo, sorry. It's like almost bumper. Yeah. Roll.
Hey, yeah, control. Make sure I'm up for.
Yeah.
Emma Miskew still with the best game on the ice. She's at 93% as she throws here in the 8.
Whoa, no, can't. Weight's good. No, never. Cam.
Hanging around's key, though. It sounds so simple.
I need to be not
Roll
quite as
out.
wide.
Chelsea loops around that center guard.
Same weight.
Definitely see the frost creeping in a little.
But again, it's what you've
Weight's
both
nice.
said and have told everybody. To see the frost is one thing. Once it gets above the pebble, that's the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? I mean, just because you see it doesn't mean it's affecting the storm.
Valid point. Yeah, exactly.
Hard.
Yikes.
Oh, boy. That's just an off game so far for Amy Nixon. Her numbers don't reflect it at the moment. I mean, she's 82%, but she's been heavy. She's been wide a couple of times.
Just throw like I did.
Yeah. I think that's why I just let me give you less ice. I think that don't try to make changes. Right?
Well aware that was stupid as hell.
Yeah, no. I think that don't worry about it then and just let me, because it's consistent. It's the same thing every time. I just need to broom you for it. So don't.
Yeah, the second one was like.
And that's a smart answer by Chelsea. When you're doing something in a game, don't try and fix it out there.
Yeah,
just let me ice you for it. Yeah.
Good, well said. That's exactly what happened. She's throwing everything wide or heavy or both. So Chelsea's bringing the broom in a little bit to help her, and all of a sudden she hit the broom and softened the weight.
Softened.
Gotta go.
Whoops.
Really light. You really gotta go. Drag that. Gotta go. Alright, you got it. You got it. Drag it.
Emma Miskew.
You got at least 5.
Keep it moving. Keep
Weagle.
it moving.
Courtney on the carry here.
Keep it moving as far as it goes.
Rachel Homan out as well, and they'll do a nice bit of drag there to get to the top edge of the 8. And we mentioned Amy struggling. That miss has dropped her percentage now down a little bit. She's at 80% compared to Emma Miskew at 93. And it's on those hits where Amy has really struggled at 67%. Player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It is better under the umbrella.
That's so unusual with Amy. All the years of playing her strength is her hits. She's got a laser delivery and great line. So unusual to see her, and it's just been weight.
Nice throw here, Chelsea. Let's go. You got her.
Pretty flat double here. She needs some speed to be able to kick that rock that was just thrown right out of the paint.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard.
Skip Stones, Chelsea Carey.
Whoa.
And rolls it, crawls up the back of it, and now it's sitting there.
Hey, Chelsea.
Angled for the raise.
Not a great throw.
That or here. Okay, almost a bit of very first step.
Sorry, next. It's not bad. At least it's hooked.
No, you can get it for sure. Yep.
One, it's hooked. So if she goes open side, I can try to roll under.
Understanding that yellow raise will punch it through this way, you've got to stay away from that if you're Rachel Homan. So you can put it into that type of area, or you can put it maybe over in that type of area.
Slower out here, eh? I think so. By how many feet you think? Yeah.
No, she said by how many feet?
6 feet? No, not quite. 4 feet?
Just a bit more than, 6 feet more than the guard with an extra extension.
Yeah. Be perfect for a reach. Let's go. My last draw
This
over
is
here
the
was
fifth Scotties for Rachel Homan, and
Just a little extra from
always
that
been
guard
very
weight.
good, great starts. And remember now, in 13 and 14 is when she won.
Okay, we gotta be past.
Won it as Ontario defended the title in 14.
Here, H. Just a hair slower, 3 feet? Yeah.
Loop it around.
Yeah, not over Barry, just kind of edge to edge of their own red one.
So that the angle raise isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Should be close. Wait's close! Okay, easy.
We're
there
right
now.
now.
We're not. What do you think? Yeah, line. Go that line's green. 6, wait,
Yeah, well, they're close, they say.
Gotta go, wait.
Weagle,
Really
Courtney starting to fudge now to.
Push, Lise. Keep going, hard. Keep going, gotta go.
Big, no, a little rub. And it'll settle now, top edge of the 8-foot. They let off just for that little bit.
Just had to go. So I think we try it. If you just get by it, you might get that. I don't think it moves it far enough, but I think it's worth trying.
Another update, Kathy. Let's drop in on Manitoba and Quebec, and we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 facing Michelle Englot.
And it really has been an aggressive end called by Michelle Englot, trying to bury around stones in the 12-foot. Quebec making some run backs, and that has left her in a situation that she is playing the draw against those 5, needs full 8.
There's no hole. Well, if you get by, you might get it, but I don't.
Go back.
In an 8th appearance at the Scotties. First, however, for Manitoba.
That same weight, easy peel.
Nice shot.
Good peel. Okay.
One red.
Yep. 1 red it is to tie it at 5 against Eve Belil from the Mount Royal Curling Club.
Whoa! No.
Oh, and she really pitched that.
Oh, yeah. Rolling in or no? No.
And she'll roll it to the corner.
That's okay, Charles.
Yeah.
Just. Yeah. Good call. Thank you.
We can watch it, Joe. Like 4 feet even.
Like I think that's enough ice.
Did you get a
a
time
big
on
shake
this
of the
one?
head as she comes off the end of the sheet.
Should be slower even.
What was she attempting to do?
She's trying to play off her own yellow, so she got both. So thin on her top yellow and get both reds.
Oh, okay.
So she needed the weight to do it, and when she threw that extra weight, she kind of set it out.
Yeah,
We need
I'm
full
going
eight.
to
Back
13.
eight's fine, right?
Yeah.
This is the side we've seen curl
Like
so
a
much, so
reach.
it's,
That's great.
they seem to be guessing on how much ice to give.
It'll be a pretty stale area. They haven't been out here this wide for a long, long time. So you'd have to think it'll be a wee bit slower than in a good spot.
Final stone drawing for
Line's great.
2.
Easy.
Wasn't setting up that way when it started off.
Going straight. Off and on.
Full 8.
Get it. Really gotta go. Go that hard.
And they picked her up, Courtney and Weagle, and now the crowd. And yeah, you talk about that stale spot out there. And they got caught. So settling for just the single. The ice not as fresh now.
What did you think?
5-4 Ontario leads it.
It went like
Now let's update the game between New Brunswick and the Territories. That Redstone T-line 8-foot belongs to New Brunswick, trailing by 1.
Well, there is a port there, Vic, but it's way tougher than it appears. It is walking sideways on the sheet on the crowd side. And so for Carey Galusha, she has to navigate the port, and for the draw might not be there. So she's trying to play the tap on her own, fully buried onto the red New Brunswick stone for 2. Look at that
The winner
move.
of this one, it's gone. And, oh, just enough to pick up the single to take a 4-2 lead. The winner is on to the main draw starting tonight. We are looking forward to this. Goes without saying, the Tim Hortons Brier in St. John's, Newfoundland, starting March the 4th. And look at the field. Kevin Cooey is the defending champion. John Morris is out of BC. Mike McEwen. Kennedy from New Brunswick. Brad Gushu. Can you imagine the arena? The lid will come off the place.
That'll
when
be
he's
crazy.
introduced. And Glenn Howard wins Ontario. And, of course, from Quebec, Jean-Michel Menard. And Adam Casey goes east. Goes west, young man, from the east, and picks up the win in Saskatchewan. And, of course, we'll have the playoff for that final berth. But that's the Tim Hortons Brier in St. John's. And for tickets, you got to hurry. Curling.ca/tickets. (5-4) as we go to the 9th. And Team Canada The defending champions, Chelsea Carey out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, will have last rock, playing the Yellowstones. And again, just by that picture, you can see the white, the discoloration of the rings. That is the frost. But again, we say the frost is, if it's below the surface, it's fine. May not look pretty, but it's not affecting the stone.
Right, right. And in that particular shot with Rachel, they hadn't used the side. So when the sides, the idea of when you're curling is the brushing warms up the surface as much as a full Fahrenheit degree. And that makes ice a little bit greasier and a little bit less resistance. The rock goes a little bit farther. Therefore, if you haven't played on that one side for a long period of time, which is exactly what happened, it's going to be a little bit more stay a little bit slower, and you're not going to be able to drag as far. The brushes aren't as good, and they got caught on that one, and that was after giving up a steal of 2. That would have been a huge 2. Game on now.
Peel, just peel.
It's fine too. Just easy peel. Okay.
Yep. Firm. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close. 8. Close. Shooter. Yep.
Jocelyn Peterman. Bang, bang.
Good.
And now that is just squirted in to sit top edge, and it's covered. Albeit it's nice for Team Canada. It's their color to be run back.
Yeah. Okay. 2, 3. I think just aim for 4 feet.
They have a great advantage here now for Homan. Put another guard on this. They wanted to, for Team Canada, they wanted to roll off and not leave that red stone there. It just didn't come up enough for them.
Softer release, guys.
2. Halfway.
Room. Looks all there.
Okay, 3.
Looks in. Where?
3.
Still?
3, 4.
Okay. You gotta stop. Just give them a double. Sit. Almost a triple. Go past it? Oh, no. Yeah.
Team Homan's been throwing so many draws for or so many hits for the game
back.
that the draws, they're
This
now
isn't
having to
bad either.
refigure
It's
out
not
the weight
moving.
for the draws.
Firm.
And a little deep on a couple.
Just firm.
Whoa.
Wait's nice.
Close.
Again, taken out of it are the
Come on. Get off of there. He's
Nixon
right.
and Peters.
Close.
How close?
Things that
Nice.
I
Really
decide
nice.
I can't say.
Gets them both. Leaves the shooter center line, top edge of the 12.
Control. Okay, up. Right on the nose.
Shouldn't your draw weight, though, Cheryl, stay with you as a player?
Well, it does, except that if the ice changes on you, so, you know, early in the game it's one thing, then you get up, you're hitting for a few ends, 4 or 5 ends, and then the ice changes, gets slower, could get faster, and you haven't been throwing draws, so that's the disadvantage.
Good sweep, Joe.
To hang in the corner here.
You know, you draw so many comparisons, Russ, to golf. Unlike golf where you're putting every
Sorry, what?
Or you go around it, but I'm not sure
hole.
you can bury enough.
You're not necessarily drawing
That's true.
every end, are you?
Sorry, what weight?
Especially in this game, you know, Homan had control right from the opening gun, and they've thrown so many high, hard ones. That makes it tough, too. It's not like they've been throwing a lot of hack weight, either board weight stuff.
Right.
Stay here, tell us to roll.
No, stay there. That's fine.
Good,
Good,
Nick.
Nix.
Emma Mischke really wanted to hang around with that red one we're looking at.
Yeah.
And, Team Carey out of nowhere has got what they want here. They got the really good opportunity to blank here. Get that 2 coming home.
You're a little extra. I don't think you can hurt it. 5. Well, then if it's there.
So they're playing back to the middle.
It's pretty light.
That Ontario stone is T-line just outside. See it there on the right-hand side? Could you have played down to that?
Burn the rock, guys. It's
Tried to
rolling.
force
Burn
him?
the rock.
Yeah, you might as well. You might as well. There's an extremely good chance of blank end otherwise.
Good sweep.
And they may eventually use it.
Fine. Normal. Okay.
not you, Lainey. Like. Can I clean?
You're okay, I think.
Yep.
Whoa, oh, oh.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
And she hangs it on the edge.
Nice toe, Nix. Great shot. Maybe peel then.
More?
It's a really good roll because you sit where she was. She could have then, Rachel played the roll over and froze on the corner of that red one. Now it's impossible.
How are you throwing this?
Shoots you. Shoot girl on its own. I'm making fun.
Yeah, no, I know. But it wasn't a bad throw at all. It's just straight. Yeah, max, but it's straight. Like it doesn't do anything there.
Finished right at the end, which was nice to see.
Skip Stones here in the ninth. And Rachel Homan.
Deal! Clean. Oh, no. Clean. Yeah. No. I got it. Nice throw. Good reach.
And rolls it back to the center line, back edge of the button.
I thought it would come more than that, considering.
You could try to hit and roll back even farther here, and then over to the edge of the 12-foot. And then and Rachel knows that you don't have very far to roll on your last
Okay,
just
one.
letting you know.
So I gotta be on this side of Lise. Okay.
Makes the blank easier.
Like this.
Okay. Turn.
Just normal.
Okay.
Mine should come up a little more than Amy's did.
Okay. You got her, Chelsea. Clean. Yeah. Clean. Clean. Just
Oh, clean only.
Clean.
Whoa. Probably the same weight, eh? If I get. Yeah.
Clean.
I get
Clean.
out to her.
Yep. Jaws a bit.
And she'll hit it and just roll it away. Sit back at the edge of the four. An update for you. 4-2 Nova Scotia leads, and they are sitting 1-2 is British Columbia. And so a chance for 3 here for Marla Mallet.
It really is. This is one of those sheets that we're really starting to see the differences. I'm not sure about draw weights, but the rocks have been jumping. And for sure, Mary Matatol got caught on that on both of her throws, rubbing on guards. Now, Marla did have a draw on her first one, and it is that stone in the 4-foot, so this was the same pass.
And she didn't touch it enough to move it far enough, but a missed opportunity as they will get their deuce to tie.
Should have been brushing that to get it by Cheryl. Wow.
Could have ticked and only given herself one.
You take it on your own rock.
Nice. Even goal. Okay.
So BC and Nova Scotia will be tied coming home, and Nova Scotia will have last rock.
Okay, easy peel.
Great, Chelsea.
She'll go pretty straight with weight here.
Sounds good. Nice throw.
One of the straighter spots in this sheet.
Now this is where Rachel's, both of hers rolled out, high side.
And Amy flashed one in the first end.
Really hard. Right to it, right to it. All you got.
Final stone.
Clean.
Good. Very nice, Chelsea.
And very nice indeed as it goes out the side to pick up the blank. So the defending champion will trail by 1, but has last rock coming home.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Let's quickly update this pre-qualifier. The winner of the game is on to the main field starting tonight. And this from the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton is New Brunswick skip Melissa Adams.
She made a really nice freeze on her first one, Vic. It just didn't curl enough for her, and Carey was able to pick that out and does have 3 stones lying around the outside. And so this is essentially the same draw, but it is against a bundle.
As we mentioned, the '98 Canadian World Junior Champion, is coached by Mark Ward. His daughter is throwing the second stones. I thought there's your single, but it is Galusha leading 4-3. So here's Melissa Adams all those years later, after that World and Canadian Junior Championship, making it to her first Scotties. And what did Coach Ward say to you?
Well, I thought it was brilliant when Mark said that he didn't know Melissa that well. Took her out and talked to her over coffee, and she's lost 19 years in a row. And he said, look, my job is to get that 18-year-old Melissa Adams back, the one that won the Canadian and World Junior Championship, and get that confidence again. And that's exactly what's happened. They've rattled off 3 victories in a row here, but they're up tough against that veteran.
So Galusha leads it there and has the last rock coming home as we welcome you back to St. Catharines, the Meridian Center, on this opening draw, opening day.
Yeah,
and it is 5-4 Ontario leading.
So we throw the guard.
And Team Canada does have last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in 10. It was a game that really looked like it was in Team Canada's or Ontario's favor, as Team Canada's called a timeout.
Somewhere in the house, or we're done.
Yeah.
Right. So I like just even back 8, back 12.
Yeah.
Like, I think we got.
Well, and if we just nose tap that, would it be the end?
Yeah. No, it's not bad. Like that's why I think I like less weight.
So Charlie, do we play like a back house only weight? Yes. Like back 8.
Like just. Yeah.
Back
Even
8,
if you did this, it's not like, as long as our shooter stays in play, we're okay.
Exactly. It's not the end of the world if you just tap out a little
move
bit.
stuff around.
So Charlie Thomas, former Canadian World Junior Champion, still playing competitively. He was in the Alberta Provincials.
Yeah, for sure. I like this.
He had a good run in the Provincials, just falling short.
So as mentioned, it was Ontario really in control of the game,
13-6 was just
as they were up, scored 3, or they were up at the half by a count of 4-1, but then they overthrow the hit in 7, give up a steal of 2, and then the draw in 8. Remember, she went out, as Russ said, into that stale stuff, missed the opportunity for 2, and now here we are in 10. Ontario leading by 1, but Team Canada has the last rock. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Charlie doing a good job there, Cheryl, of just simplifying the timeout. That was my first thought, is what he said. You can't throw enough weight here that you roll your shooter out. You have to save a couple rocks here. They've got a corner guard. They'd like to keep another one in play to get that 2.
And even if they did rub off that top guard, that doesn't hurt either.
Sure.
We're 5.
Cross this a little
Bump
bit.
it. Bump it.
That's just that side of the sheet is just that much heavier, and it curls
14?
so much more.
Now how does Rachel play this?
Did you feel the corner? Okay, go give her a look.
That's not how Charlie drew it up, I don't
No.
think.
No?
Okay. Corner on that.
Yeah.
Lights my tolerance. You like this way?
Can we play it this way?
It's just tricky. Like we want to be.
You okay with this way?
Side.
Yep. Okay.
I think you could throw the weight that you threw coming this way, even a hair more.
Okay,
Couple. Like those are top 12. I think.
Couple
The
feet more
method
than
of
that.
Rachel's madness here is she's winning. You'd think she'd try to remove the enemy's stones, but she's only winning by 1. So one small error, one tick guard, one freeze that rolls open, you lose this game. So they're going to stay on the offense and force Carey to throw some tough shots, and that's what curling's all about.
Okay. 3.
You could force Chelsea Carey to a tough enough shot, you're going to win. And then, so Rachel's going to stay aggressive here.
Right here. Yes, hard line.
Jesus.
Yep. Can't
Look
hurt
at
it.
that go,
Okay,
Cheryl.
stop.
That's the problem side right now.
Sit.
Yikes.
Reach. Not quite out to you, or I thought you hit this edge. Okay.
Joe and Courtney just wanted to make sure that maybe
It looks like it's out
it
there.
wasn't
and then
her.
It's like, yeah. So.
and the delivery.
We only need 1 to force the extra.
Okay, we gotta call it.
Like
little tap.
prefer to have a chance to play the extra.
Yep.
I don't think she's thinking that.
They're talking about giving themselves a
You're
chance.
not going to convince her of
Okay.
that.
3.5 out here.
Even a hair more.
Well, you'd think maybe more than a hair more, wouldn't you?
Yes.
At this point in time.
Yeah, there hasn't been much missed wide here.
Line's good. 4.
Or heavy.
5. Line's great. Lots of more room. Way more room.
Yeah.
Watch it go now.
7.
Never.
Just 7.
Never.
8.
No, it looks like lots.
8.
That's heavy. That'll take it past
Still.
button weight. And they're right on with that call.
Okay. Well, next.
As it'll
we'll blast
stop
something on our next one.
back edge of the 8.
Are we
I think we got to throw peels now, but.
Okay. That was interesting.
Yeah, so maybe just a spot on the ice, Russ.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And she threw it right through it because everything's died there.
Ideal is back 8.
But again, they're starting to use that side to shot after shot after shot, and that'll buff it up enough that it'll keen it up a little bit.
All right, back 4 is not horrible.
I thought with how much of a guess it was that Chelsea might have chosen to open something up.
Sure.
But she just, right, she just said that, Dave. You may have heard her say, yeah. I think we started hitting
peeling. Yep.
But again, you go back to what the front end said. You know, what are we playing here? Are we playing for the tie to go extra, or 2 for the win?
Right, and it's got to be 2 for the win.
Should be okay. No line, no line.
No line.
Now we see the pattern. This spot's getting that little bit quicker.
10.
Oh, 10 is
Gotta walk over.
out the back.
Man.
Okay. Peel up, turn on the top one.
Really, really thin on this one.
That's okay.
Try to get it to come there. Just firm. We want to try to stick this run
Just
one.
firm. Okay. So really thin on this top one, though, right? Yeah. Just firm, though.
Tell you what, that's a huge miss there too, and Joanne just misreading that spot again.
Yes!
Yellow is second shot now.
Hard! Hard!
Trying to open things up.
Hard!
No, and now they'll leave the 2 corners.
Okay.
Second shot is somewhat covered.
She makes that, though. Definitely not terrible.
Just a small piece, but they are sitting 1 and 2. Ontario without last rock.
Not sure where else to go. It's real thin.
Well, they've
then we're in
opened
trouble,
up
then.
the front, which is, I mean, the worst case, you've got to be able to leave Chelsea a draw
Right
for
here?
her 1 at least. So that's always got to be in the back of your mind, and then you try and battle it out in the extra.
That thin double I just drew is there too, Cheryl. If that's ever made, you won't be happy with throwing a guard here, but it's such a thin double.
Yeah.
You might want to bring this even close to the rings here and
Full
make
12?
it usable. Yeah, there we go, full 12. They're going right in.
What feels like T-line? Yeah. Okay.
Throw a guard here and the thin double's made. Team Canada would be sitting 2 buried.
Through extra.
It's a tough situation for both teams here.
5, 6.
And we know this is getting a hair quicker.
5. Switch.
4, it's coming down.
Just Lisa.
We there?
Oh, we're there. Line only.
Oh, leave
5.
it here.
5.
Let it stop.
Sit. Oh.
Boy, that ran along a lot farther than they probably thought. But again, back to your point.
Yep. And try to get them
Getting
all
buffed up.
moving,
That's
but
exactly
if you don't
what
hit
it
this,
is.
it's not great.
Finally using that side of the sheet.
Okay. It's pretty thin.
Could play the nose double, Cheryl, because if you hit this on the high side, that shot rock might go back and take out your own yellow one.
All right, Nick. You got
Be a
her.
little careful with that back yellow.
Whoa.
Yo.
Amy Nixon.
Close.
Whoa.
No. Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
1, 2. Oh, and then the jams at the back. So the shooter sits there top edge of the 8. But it is still 1-2 for Ontario.
I'm surprised she was as close as she was, because she almost, just bad timing, off balance.
I don't know why they played it that way. You could just see that jamming all day.
Same spot.
You got a little
Yeah, I
fortunate
think
the yellow
so.
one's buried enough that it's a hindrance.
I don't think I can see.
Light's
enough.
okay.
Yeah. Hey, similar weight, I think. Yeah. Crossing the middle
Because of
now.
that
So
jam, Cheryl, I believe red's 2.
I think so.
Draw for 3 now, and that yellow one's, they're going to have to do a lot of work to get that yellow into this scoreboard situation.
Similar. Wait's close. Low line, low line, low line. 10. 5, 6. 6. All the way
And
back.
a miscue.
I don't think so.
Courtney Weigel.
All the way back. You gotta drag this, guys. Gotta go. Evidence, you gotta go. Keep it moving, Joe. Go,
And
go, go.
drag
go,
it
go.
back
Go.
they do. And all the way back.
That one that just went
better
up.
there?
Okay. I'm surprised.
Explain to me
I thought
why
it-
they
I thought
wanted
about
to
the
take
same.
it back, Cheryl.
Well, they were trying not to leave an easy double on the
Okay.
top one there.
Yeah.
You heard Joanne say she was surprised how far it went.
Yeah.
It's just beating up that slow area.
Keep it moving, Joe. Go, 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 go. Oh, good.
So if you leave it just anywhere on the corner, then you've got the double.
Take your line a bit.
Yes.
7.
Still a good chance for
Maybe
Carey
one,
here. You
one
take the
line
top
now.
one out, and there's a little wall at the back.
Stay close. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that
Line's
wall that they
fine.
left.
7.
Real good opportunity to score
fine.
two here.
Little bump.
Hard. Gotta go to hold the line.
And not enough oomph left in it. Shot stop. Stone remains Ontario.
Good throw, Nick. Do you want to use the time? Okay.
Timeout.
Timeout.
All those stones at the back aren't doing them any good.
No, not at all.
Yeah, this is the tricky part because Homan shot.
Sucks I can't take that out. Just
You
dead
can.
jams, eh?
Well, you can hit it thin. It's just that we might go into this. You have to sort of lightweight at it.
You ever?
We could try to do this.
Yeah, what about corner?
Sit 4.
Corner freeze
Corner
or
freezing.
short, because you
Yeah.
are shot at the back.
Yeah.
Like, it might be okay here. Like, hers ran nice. It's not like, I don't think it's built up in
Just
here.
if I blow by and catch that.
You can't. It's
'Kay,
overbearing.
So if we're blowing by, try and nose that.
Okay. Okay. Try to hit
Foreman,
that.
she's gonna
Or do you want
freeze.
to guard it? I like the hit personally, but
What do you think in the guard?
I just don't know the line.
Well, I'm just went.
I could easily jam this em. Yeah, no, we play it to miss it, not to jam it.
What kind of weight?
I was thinking half.
Really?
I can see a lot of
to
it.
play the guard.
Oh,
right now?
you want to throw more like forward? It'd be nice to stick around, that's all.
Okay, I don't mind half.
Okay.
Okay, she let go of there.
Okay. Hack? Yeah.
I don't mind the guard.
I think the guard's easier.
If we clip it, we just open it up for them.
Go back.
You want to guard
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Well,
Same ice as yours.
Here?
Yep, same thing. Just less weight. Yeah, good line.
Where's ideal here, Rach? 2, 3? Line's important, though.
Sorry?
Line's important.
Yeah.
3. Let's see, Rach.
Up to speed now?
Yeah.
Well, New Brunswick has just drawn in a little rub and roll to the top edge of the 4 to sit their shot rock, but Carey Galusha has a chance to win it here, Kathy.
Well, she does, and this is exactly the same shot that Carey threw on her first one. Melissa tried to draw. It hung out on her first. Carey hit and rolled a little bit to the wings and just grazed on her final draw, Melissa did, and that's why it's partially open.
Move that back line or?
Trying to get herself into the main draw through this qualifying procedure for the first time.
Try and just tuck an edge
Come
around
on,
there.
curl.
Whoa.
Curl.
Yep.
And away it goes. And they will pick up one more and win it 5-3. And so the Territories will move on. And so she will join the main draw tonight and play right away against Prince Edward Island and Robin McPhee.
Line's nice.
Right now.
Wait's all there.
It's unfortunate both teams do finish with a record of 3-1, but the crucial loss at the bad time for New Brunswick.
Curling now.
We're to the back, Amy.
Oh, needs to curl still.
8-9. Hard, hard, hard.
And we'll go too far. Shot rock remains Ontario. Now, Nova Scotia. Stone underneath belongs to BC. And this will be Mary Matitol. Final rock.
Well, they had a timeout and looked to whether to play the run and try to angle it sideways or to play the rub and roll off of it because the draw is not there because of how it curls. They've elected to play the rub and roll for the point.
Mark Cutliff calling line. Oh, they got by, moved it far enough. Oh, Nova Scotia will pick up the win.
Really good game. Good shot.
Woohoo! Thank you. Wow.
Good game.
Thank you.
Mary Matitol in a 6th appearance at the Scotties out of the Windsor Curling Club will pick up an opening draw win.
Brilliant shot by Mary Matitol. That wasn't easy.
Oh, no.
They waited a long time to get it by that guard.
And now with our most comprehensive coverage, you won't miss a thing. And Manitoba is sitting shot rock. Is there the draw for the win?
Absolutely there is. This has been an end that has been controlled very much by Quebec, right up to third stones, but a great shot by Kate followed by Michelle has created the opportunity for the 2 and the victory.
Kate Cameron calling line. Leslie Wilson, Renora Westcott on the brush. And to the back 8 for the deuce and the win.
Nice game. Good luck the rest of the week. Nice game. Good luck the rest of the week. Nice game. Good luck the rest of the week.
Yikes.
Oh. Thank you. Looking shot and try to just kick it, and if you just do this, we get one.
That's a problem in that spot. Everybody's overthinking it, and it's speeding up, and how much is it speeding up? And
We talked about why they missed light 2 ends ago, and now every single stone's been down there, so it just stands to reason it's going to speed up, and neither team can pull the trigger.
Look at the wall at the back 8 foot.
Can you tap that for the 3 or the 2 even?
I think you play similar weights.
I think it's
and
there.
if we go to our own and get one, fine. If you ever touch it, maybe
It couldn't be light.
You get 3.
It's close to the weight.
It was close to the weight. I think it walked over
It's
a little
definitely
more.
there, Cheryl. You don't have to move it an inch.
It just was, right?
Just
so
touch
I
it,
would like to
but
give you
throw
I would
for
like to
your
be probably on the
straight draw.
like 2 feet
Well, the
left
good
side.
thing, if you are a little heavier, you should hang on that back one anyways, so you can be a little aggressive here. You don't have to be T-line, but it looks like it's, you know, it only has to curl a good inch coming by there. It's not easy.
I think this is a shot you let your sweepers make for you at the end.
Final stone. Right now it is a Ontario point sitting back edge of the 4. Peter. Nixon calling line. Now they've got her. If they can just touch that stone back a little bit. Got to get it by the guard. They do that. Get it by one more and roll in. Touch it up. Oh, and it'll sit. Sit just in time.
Yeah, it's just the one yellow, yeah.
1 yellow it is. We are going to go 1.
Later line, yeah.
First time she's managed to get her team through the qualification with Coach John Epping. Territories are through to the main draw tonight against PEI and Mary Matitol. They're winners too on this opening draw here in St. Catharines.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
The Alberta team, we know they're a really good team. They worked hard. We watched them in the provincial finals, and They beat a really good team, Sweeting, so we definitely know we have to pick up on the ice fast and play really good against them. I need to be a leader on this team. That's just how our team works. You need to have someone who can take that lead role, and I feel like that's my job on the ice, and I feel like we play much better as a team with me taking the lead, and that's just how our team rolls.
She was the runner-up a year ago, Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay against Shannon Clybrink, who returns to the Scotties. That's our featured game this evening, 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 2. On this opening day, here in St. Catharines at the Meridian Centre, Rachel Homan, two-time champion, Ontario, against the reigning Canadian champion, Team Canada, skipped by Chelsea Carey. Carey played the bump, and that bump hung around for a single to force this extra. We're tied at 5, and Ontario will have Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Halfway.
As far as Ontario's played this game, they've got to feel extremely fortunate to have Hammer here in this crucial extra end, because they just couldn't get the rocks in the right spot last end, and we're lucky they only gave up a single.
Beautiful tick by Lisa Weigel to open it up too. Really sets the tone. Sets the tone for the end pretty nicely.
Lisa's getting a little tougher to make those shots too.
This game a little bit like the Super Bowl, two teams, two different halves. It was all Homan in that first.
2.5.
They were Atlanta leading 4-1, and now in the second half, it's the Patriots, and they're 4-1. Chelsea Carey leading, outscoring Ontario 4-1. But with the Last Rock, it is Homan's game now.
No. Hair more. No. 11. Stay close. Can't. Really? Yep. Wait, only. Whoa.
11. Wait.
We got to roll big. Yep.
Yes. Hard.
Wait's good.
Nicely done. And roll big indeed to leave that center line open.
The reason
Great sweep.
Lisa makes that many of these is the speed control. Like, look where the two yellows were pumped. It's the exact same speed, and that just gives you that razor's edge when you know you have to hit in the right spot.
And you know that she was low player on the ice at that point in time, 72%. But now those two probably win you or give you certainly a good chance to win the game.
You take that from your lead in that end no matter what they played. Right shot at the right time. And you heard Rachel say she wanted to roll big, so she gives herself a chance to have a draw path on either side.
Okay.
All the way, Lenny.
Yeah, you might as well go.
Yep.
Hit. Okay.
Normal weight.
Okay.
Stick around your side up. Roll it over here.
It comes up here.
Don't want to nose it. Right?
Well, nose is okay.
Both these teams will be idle tonight. In fact,
a decent amount, nothing too crazy.
The entire
normal weight.
Field here on the ice today will be idle except for the Territories and Carey Galusha. She'll be on the ice in her first game of the main draw against Robin McPhee.
Hey, shot, Joe.
And Prince Edward Island.
We have to do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Chelsea Carey wants Rachel Homan to throw a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Not because there's a weakness there, just because of the ice conditions.
Well, and you watched last end. I think it's gotten into everybody's head. They're trying to throw this path's a little bit different than this path. So what path are you in? And that can really play with your confidence throwing.
Don't you think what happened there was they identified that outturn coming home and the even end is slow, and then everybody went on autopilot after that, as opposed to watching it change. You've got to keep using your eyes. You've got to be watching every single shot.
Whoa. That's good. Good sweep.
The pain. Okay. How much? 3/4 high. Okay.
Try for the yellow one and caroms off that corner red and might come back into play. So they're going to try the double peel here. Good call.
No.
Good.
Yep. Just tight.
Tight.
Pretty nice
Feels
here, right?
really nice, yeah.
Okay, I think halfway you give it to you guys. Okay, have to be tight.
Line's close.
Nope, it's not him. Okay.
It's close.
Just tight.
Yeah, line.
Your line's okay. Whoa, you can. Take a look.
Line's
3,
tight.
4. Just
Yes,
a 3.
line.
4.
Hard to get by. Okay, you're by now. I don't want it to curl that much, but. Okay, 4-6.
Wow.
Just a reminder, SportsCenter coming right up. We'll get you ready on a busy day, of course, in the NHL All-Star Weekend for the NBA. They're down in New Orleans.
Tough situation here for Emma, because where do you peel this, Cheryl? The yellow could go onto that corner red on the right-hand side. You can't peel the other way, take out your own. There's a good chance one of these could bounce back towards the center if she doesn't get it right.
Yep. Yes! Really hard. Yep. You gotta roll this thing, Joe. Gotta roll it. Gotta roll it.
There it is.
And to the middle.
What happened to that?
That was what Chelsea was banking on.
Yeah. Good throw. Good throw, Em.
We're thinking 14.
Yeah. Felt true to that. Pretty nice.
Okay, top 4.
Close. It's not.
It's close. I think you're there, plus.
Line's good.
Couldn't have a better guard, Cheryl.
7, 8. 8.
It's really curling. Stay with it.
Still 8, 9.
9.
Close.
It's like barely getting by.
That is going
Wow.
nuts. Yeah.
That was having some faith.
You can't get deep there.
Okay.
And they are. They knew it right out of her hand. They
Wow.
I figured
called
if
it
it was that heavy,
8-9.
we could rub it and it wouldn't be the end.
Yeah, I think she was actually
Still 8,
hoping
9.
for a rub there, Vic.
Close.
It's
Trying
like
to
barely
slow it
getting
down.
by.
That is going nuts. Yeah.
Really letting Ontario off the hook here.
No, can't.
Good
Never.
boy.
Close. No, never.
Go, girl. Get over it.
Shot Stone remains Ontario in this 5-5 tie.
No.
Top edge of the 4-foot. Skip Stones to come.
What do you like?
Yeah, we have to hit it now.
I think we do. There's just nowhere good to put it where it doesn't leave her potentially something to sit to, and then we're done.
I
We
almost
gotta make
feel
her throw
like we
against
got to
a few.
try this.
What's wrong with nose? Do you want to call timeout?
Yep.
Timeout.
You could freeze in there, but it's getting so difficult to do that with
We're in business.
the
If
way
she
the
does
ice
make it
is.
perfect, I try to nut that.
I
gotta
like
make
the
2 good
nose.
shots.
I actually don't mind his
100%.
nose.
We knows it. She can't freeze on the back.
I don't think
She's not going to
she's-
do that. I know.
She
but
won't
I'm
throw
saying.
it, so I don't think it
Like
matters.
later, I mean,
Well,
she draws.
yeah, but
Probably not happening.
this is my first thought.
You know it. Try the roll.
And then hit this on my last one. Yeah, the challenge is if she makes it, they all go, then we like Carey.
What's our concern with just throwing other center?
Well, just if she makes multiples go away here. Like this way, she can't really get. We're going to be sitting at least one probably. Or if she
Yeah, I mean, we probably want her to draw on her last one, right?
Yes.
So does it matter if she's drawing as 2 or 3? It probably doesn't.
Yeah.
You sure do want to make her
I think
draw,
your best bet
because
is
right now she's 40%, Rachel Homan, on her 5 draws.
No, this side of center.
Yeah, I
Makes
think
it
we are
tougher.
on this side
Yeah.
because then it's steeper.
Anything you can do to make her draw.
Turn probably, eh?
Part of that's the surface too, Cheryl, isn't it?
It is.
We probably need
It's,
that.
it's not, and it's for all the players. They all would be guessing at this point because they're just not certain of the paths.
And it's not because it's bad surface, it's just a little different, and it's changing all the time. They've done a bad job of picking up on that.
Ooh, Jesus.
All right, Chel. It's really nice here.
The
Okay.
decision is just to throw a center guard.
like way better than it looks. Eh?
Yeah,
That makes sense to me. You hit it, it's wide open.
Halfway, I think you're thinking of 17. Like, it's nice.
Okay.
Ontario hits it, and then what do? You'd have to
You like
roll
that,
somewhere,
Lenny?
and there's the whole 4-foot. This would be tough to remove if you put this on the center line.
Yeah, there's so much to jam on.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little high. Halfway.
Line's good.
Okay, line's fine.
All you, line's good. It felt okay to me, guys.
Halfway.
We do want this to cross a bit, but
Over-curling
it's
if
fine.
anything.
You could go for line.
Yeah,
Over curling if anything.
it's fine. It's fine.
Really high.
Okay, it's good.
Good.
Really nice, Chelsea.
Good sweep.
Good throw.
Yeah, it's fast there.
Really nice.
Good.
There's some lever the roll. Yeah, even.
Use the time here? Or?
Yeah. Time out.
So we freeze. Will she freeze?
Better we play this. But she's gonna bury right around though. Yeah. She might just bury right around if I go here though.
Yeah, but depending where it is, we should be able to get to it. It's curling hard.
Follow her down.
Yeah, like no matter what, we have the pin. So even if we go here and sit 2, she can't make us draw against a few. And then even if she's here, we
don't
still have
really
the
want to
pin.
be.
If Canada goes there, Rachel's got an in off on her own, so Rachel's not too worried about that center guard. Normally you'd peel a center guard.
I think so. We can't leave this here. It's a double the line.
Yeah,
so if she makes this, it's an open takeout, right?
If we're here,
Even if we're here, it's an open takeout.
so even, but we or past it, right?
Even,
Ideally, right to this one. Okay,
That's
and
ideal.
if we're, this isn't great.
Even's not horrible, because we got an open takeout. She
Yeah,
makes
but
that
if
double, it's an open takeout.
She's curling a lot, that's all. It's hard to be even or open.
I would normally run up and peel that guard,
Exactly.
but
We're seeing big curl here, hey, Rach?
you don't really want to be drawing against a loss. So I think Rachel's theory here is sit 2. Then
Well,
if
she can play to the backing, correct? She can come
Sure.
down to
She
that
can.
back
Sure.
8 foot.
then she can maybe hit and roll out to win, or she can follow Chelsea down. The guard's long enough you can get at anything.
Plus, you get a draw under your belt, too.
Sure.
That doesn't hurt.
Sure.
It's kind of like my one that I threw back 12. It's like that speed.
I think so, yeah. It's real close,
So I can
Rach.
take off of here.
Yeah, this will be big curl out here.
Yeah.
Okay, right back to it. Yep.
It's kind of nice to be able to come back to it.
Close.
So right back to second shot. Back 8 foot.
Wait,
sit
really
2.
close.
Line's great.
Do it right now.
Okay.
Do it right
Put
now.
the pressure right back
Wait
on
on, Lee.
Chelsea Carey.
Rim. Right to it.
I think we're there.
Right to it
Whoa,
now.
whoa,
Courtney.
leave it. Yep.
All the way, right
yep,
back
yep,
to
yep,
it.
yep. Whoa.
Right
My
back
broom's really
to
nice.
it, just like that. Now, it's up to you, Ms. Carey.
Sorry, Rach. Shot.
Impressed with Joanne on that one. She anticipated, she knew it was going to go. She wanted to sweep it early, too.
Yeah.
This allows Rachel to do what she really wants to do, is play a hit if she has to. Even if this is made properly, I don't think you'll see Rachel draw unless Chelsea can get that inside corner.
Yeah.
And then Rachel has to draw.
Same speed as the one that I threw back 12. It's at the same path.
Yeah.
The guard's long enough too, Cheryl. The out turn's available too, but it's a lot smaller port.
Probably feel pretty nice underfoot though.
It is interesting how this turns out, because Carey would have loved to have had Homan draw on her last one for the win.
Right.
Now she's got to come up with the draw.
Yeah, careful what you wish for.
Forced yourself into it. Hard part here will be holding the line.
Yes. Yeah, an over curls game.
Oh.
Hey, line's nice.
Nixon likes the line.
All you.
Line's nice.
Now it's up to
Room.
Peters. Peterman
Tons of line.
needs to be shot
Pretty
rock.
big. No.
And come down to
Yeah,
the stone at the
right now,
back.
but it's okay.
Hanging on the back edge of
Gotta
the
be full
4,
forward.
corner frozen.
Really good.
Gotta
Right
be
to it.
full.
They're liking this now.
Gotta be full. Come on.
Need
Come
it.
on,
Take
go,
it down.
go, go.
Oh, look at that carve. And then it just dug in on them. They are the shot rock, however,
there.
top puller. Boy, that
throw,
stopped in a
Charles.
hurry.
Did it ever? Great throw.
Actually,
Line was
pretty
perfect.
good. Unfortunately,
Died
there's a short
on them
run.
more than I expected.
Sweeping it, it's money.
But it's okay.
They were worried that this wasn't going to curl enough, and then it
Ready to
starts to
go.
go. Came
Gotta
down
be
pretty
full.
hard.
Come on. Come on. Go, go, go.
like a foot deeper even makes a big difference.
Oh, a foot. Yeah, I know. With the double.
Even if you hit it dead on, Cheryl, you won't. You'll win the game. Even if you stick this, it'll still be a win for Homan. But this is a hair wider than where Amy missed in the first end. But a lot of rocks in this spot have been missed wide, including one of Rachel's. She does float it a little bit. That's the way. That's her natural tendency here.
You know, we're both like, unless you throw it.
Be a little careful here. See how tight the ice is. If she hits the broom, she's missed it. And she's going to float that out a little bit, give it to the brushers, try to get anything high side's good.
This is pretty much the exact same shot she threw when she gave up the Stilla too.
Right.
Final stone trying to angle this back now, bring her other stones into play. Right now it's a win for the defending champions. All in it, Sloan. Here's the line call. Got it. You bet they do. To score 2 more. And Ontario will pick up the extra end win. Make the final. Ontario wins it 7-5 over the defending champions on this opening draw, opening day of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Reminder, we're back with you. TSN 2, 7:30 Eastern Time. Krista McCarville, last year's runner-up from Thunder Bay, will play Shannon Clybrink, who returns to the Scotties. So until we talk with you again at 7:30 Eastern Time, thank you for joining us here in St. Catharines. Sports Center is coming up on Canada's sports leader, TSN.